Hello guys, welcome to Reedy's 8 Ball Q Sports, and a couple of good matches that we've just witnessed. One was obviously one-sided, but sometimes in them one-sided games they're not a true reflection, and I feel that he didn't have his best game, Steve, but he definitely had the chances, and but anyway, we're going to move on to the next matches. We've got Peter Mulipola versus Sam Taylor and Ishtiyaaq Noorah versus Geoff Gannon. Some cracking matches. They're going to be raced to 11 as well. And the first player we're going to call up is Peter Mulipola. Where's Peter? Peter! Peter! Over here, mate. Okay. Hello Pete, how are you, mate?
Good, thank you. Yourself?
Very good. Really excited to, wait a second, we got this in the way. Really excited to have you on my card and playing in these matches. I'm yet to see you play pool. I heard you're a good pool player. Do you want to quickly talk about where you're from and what you've done in the game? Just speak into the mic.
Yeah, I've only just started playing pool like about 3 years ago, taking it seriously.
Yes.
I just, I don't know, I thought I was just playing for fun until I met people that actually takes it serious.
Yes.
Where I met pro players like Steve Tran is currently my teacher at the moment.
Beautiful.
And I thought, I'll give it a go. And it's been going good so far, and I was all right, why not? I guess.
Well, mate, listen, we'll have to make it short and sweet, but I'm really looking forward to watching you play tonight.
Yeah.
And I hope you enjoy yourself, and good luck.
Thank you.
Thank you. Cheers, mate.
685 to the world.
Okay, Sammy. Welcome, Sammy.
How are we doing?
One of my favourite young fellas
thank
that plays pool. I've got no idea how many we've played of these.
I think it's 4 now, 3 or 4.
3 or 4 now.
Yeah.
Have you won all your matches?
Dropped the last one to Apples.
Oh, you dropped the last one to
and,
Apples.
Yeah.
What was the score in that?
11-10.
Oh,
yeah,
that's
just went down after a good lead and just went down. Yeah.
Okay.
Good match.
Obviously, Sammy, I know a little bit about you. You're a hard practicer.
Yeah.
How's your preparation been for this match?
Yeah, been getting in the hours. It's always just gameplay, really. Yeah. But been playing enough to get in here. Been playing well, so see how we go. Yeah.
Mate, all I can say, we keep it short and sweet, is all the best for your match.
Yep.
And just enjoy yourself.
Yep, will do.
Good on you, bud.
Thank you. Cheers, mate.
Thank you. Okay, moving quickly on to the next match. We'll call up Geoff Gannon. Geoff and Ishi. I got Geoff joining me here. Welcome back, Geoff Gannon, to Money Matches.
Thanks very much, Reedy, for having me again.
It's been a little while since you last played.
Yeah, it's probably been, believe it or not, it's close to a year. So,
Okay.
Yep.
In the matches you've played so far, I feel like you've played how many? 3?
Played 3 so far.
And 3 and 0?
Yep, so 3 in the zip. So
Wonderful player, Geoff. I like your game. I like your grind. Tonight, I feel you've got a match that can potentially match your grind. Okay, and that's why we take on the challenges in pool. I think it's a close match. I'm looking forward to a great match, and I wish you all the best of luck.
thanks very much, Reedy.
Good on you, mate. Enjoy.
Cheers, mate.
Ishi, where's Ish? Where's Ishi? Where's Ish? Okay. Okay, Ish.
Really.
Okay, mate. I'm getting in trouble here because I'm yelling into the microphone. I'm looking for Ish. Ishi, mate. How do I start this off? You really impressed me with your game. I love your style. I love your cue action. You're a fine pool player. I really appreciate you jumping on this card.
It's a pleasure, man. Thank you for organising.
Yes,
It's been a while.
no problem. It's been a little while. I think the last one was it that we played, or you played one after that?
No, that was it. So that was the one we played, and then we paused for a while.
Okay. Obviously, in our match, it went right down to the wire. Okay. That's all finished and that's all history. You're looking forward to put a win on the board, I'm sure.
Well, yeah, no, definitely. I'm looking forward to a good match to start with. So it's been a while been playing in Mulipola.
I know you love them. Thank you for being part of these again,
Thank you.
and I wish you all the best of luck.
Thank you, man.
Thank you.
Cheers.
Okay, that's all. We're going to get straight into it now, and I hope you guys enjoy the matches. Thank you. Yeah, well, don't support. Peter Mulipola. Are we on? Welcome back. I just heard Peter Mulipola is the favourite against Sammy Taylor off Shannon Irwin, who's been watching Peter play, where he ran 3 racks, and he believes that the Kiwi lad's going to be too strong. So we're in for a nice game anyway.
That's what we like to hear.
He gets coached off Steve Tran.
Yep. Well, that's
Yep.
down in pockets.
Yep. Yeah, we're in for a nice game anyway.
100 off you, mate?
Well done. I thought you said it was 200. It was 100 each set. Oh, you went 50 on each one. Okay. Well played. He, just speaking with Reese, he beat VJ Randall in 2 sets, raced to 8. I think he beat him 8-7 in the first set with 3 start to 8. 3 start to 8, beat him 8-7. Second set, VJ gave him 1 head start, and Reese won 8-3. So nice couple of matches. This is an interesting one here, what Sammy's going to do. I'm not sure if the yellow goes inside it. I think he's going to play it off the rail, and obviously it still goes, but in saying that, if you leave the white on the right-hand kick, on the right-hand rail, you probably get safety as well. So this can be a shot to nothing. Don't know if he's left him on, but I don't think it looks great. The way he's got down on that quickly. Okay. Yeah, okay, it wasn't on. Yeah, okay. And maybe... Not a bad shot from Sammy. Forces Peter to hit away from this. He's got to be careful, Pete, to not play the double hit here, which Jay jumps on quicker than your head can spin. Jay called me for a double hit last night and it wasn't even close, and we were playing for nothing. Here we go. Hang on.
It's in. Oh, no.
What a wonderful shot from Peter. Wow. What an effort. What a great shot. He's played that. He's played the cock tack. Is that what they call it? The cock tat or the Marcus?
Is Sam the left? No, Sam's right.
This is great. I'm happy. I already know, watching Peter Mulipola, he's a class player. You can see straight away, and I'm glad that he's playing in our event tonight. You should have seen the shot there.
I was over right next to it.
Oh, was it?
Almost a bush shot, the angle.
Almost a push shot, yeah.
Like it would have been a brave ref to call that, but he was in there pretty thick.
Hey, should have seen the double hit he played last night.
Yeah,
Don't know what you're talking
and
about.
we were playing for nothing, and he's still talking about it. You know what I mean?
Played a ball that far away, and then somehow the cue balls end up the other end of the field.
Yeah, but mate, hey, it was like we were playing for thousands.
But was it really a push-up?
Probably was, but I. but I.
We were playing for money, so yeah.
Okay, so anyway, yeah, okay. I'm really looking forward to this, Shuey. This is the one that this one actually here. For entertainment value, it's 100% the one table 1. For table 2, for tap up readies, it's the one you want to watch for the strategy, I think. There he is, Peter Coweye. How are you, Pete? Miss you, mate. I look forward to you seeing your face again soon, mate. Get back on these cards. As I'd say to Shuey, who's next to me, get a ball down there amongst them. Get a cat amongst the pigeons.
I think we've definitely matched two very similar players on table 1, and two very similar players on table 2.
For sure. This, I would say, is curtains for this frame. Sammy loves a go. Sees them and goes them. Yeah, so nice little win, Shuey. Even though you're not part of the commentary here, mate, for Reece Daly over VJ. That has to give you confidence. A lot of people say VJ Randall is top 1 or 2 in Queensland.
Easily top 5.
Easily top 5. Well, obviously the best
Top
is
3.
the best is the red dog.
The man sitting right next to me.
The red dog.
Oh, the red dog.
The red dog.
The red dog. Craig Stevens.
Rusty Waller.
Oh, that guy. Forgot about him.
You know the red dog?
Forgot about him.
He can fire.
Can hit a ball.
Okay, Pete's sort of okay. This one here, I know that if I run this one in here and I flick up the back of the yellow straight up the arse of it, I'm landing fat on the other red. Okay,
I think I'm just playing it off. I'm running through it and playing off the rail.
that's okay. I don't mind running through and just hitting it straight up the arse of the yellow. Oh, well, play it like that. Better than my way. Yours or mine? Okay. Yes.
Well, barring a bad kiss off the yellow, I reckon he's okay.
All right. Looks like Sammy's got himself in a little bit of trouble over there.
Yeah, red just went past the centre pocket.
And first blood to Geoff. And for somehow, and I don't know how he's done it, but he's doubled that in there. Can we have a look at the replay? Because that wasn't on for me.
That's a double, yeah.
Okay. It's on for Shuey too. But has he got on? Oh, and he's got on that too. It's 2-0 quickly for Sam. And he's knocked a nice black in. Sam off to a nice start. He's got a bit of aura about him, big Peter Mulipola, hasn't he?
Solid boy.
Big unit, isn't he, Peter Mulipola? What's going on?
Better when I haven't been playing with it. I've been fiddling with it and it didn't work. That's all the fiddling I was doing in the last 2 weeks. It's fucked.
He's a player for the future, Peter Mulipola, for sure. Happy to have him. Okay.
Problem customer.
Geoff's got the, looks like he's got the braking cue out.
Sorry, what was that? Because I can't play ball for shit.
Nice break.
And I broke
Nice
my finger
break,
as
Geoff.
well. So.
Got through the balls there nicely, did Sammy. Geoff is,
Yellow.
yeah, I love that he's nominated. That's nice etiquette.
Needed to catch that. Needed to catch that red onto that yellow, which
Straight. You got it
straight.
straight away. You have to double it back. There's just no other way. If you're going to try and go game.
Can you put the yellow come up a bit and maybe play the yellow which is touching the red off the other yellow which is on the left side?
Come over there, try and get on that. No, you've got to double this straight back, and then you're playing for your rail ball after it down here. Oh, okay. He didn't want that. That's fair enough. I didn't really like that shot, Jay. I thought the double back, but you know, everyone sees them differently.
The Barney Robin. How you been in it? How you been in it? I haven't seen you in like half a year. Hey, at least you got a proper teacher now. No. Just teaches you to fetch balls. Just rack them. Sunshine Coast is terrible, don't go up there. Thank you. Appreciate that. Sick of people moving up. What are you thinking here for Ish on Reds?
Ish on Reds.
What's up the red does pass?
Look, it's not panic stations because I still feel we can chip it around. I think the key is, in these situations, is to get your bad balls into play and leave the opponent nothing.
This red pots and nudge the red off the side rail? Oh, he's going this one instead. I thought he was going that one there.
Yeah, so did I, mate. So I got that one wrong like you. Sammy's looking at some sort of development shot here. Oh, and he has possibly developed. Hasn't gone exactly where he wanted to. Cue actions. If you had to choose, and you had Ish's, or you had Sammy's, which one are you going for?
Ishtiyaaq Noorah.
Hey?
Ishtiyaaq Noorah.
Thank you. I think so too. I think so, Ishi as well. Yep.
He's someone who you can noticeably tell that he spent a lot of time on his technique.
He's refined it. Yeah, but this is coming from someone that doesn't think Damien Martin's got a good technique.
Oh, yeah.
Mate, Damien Martin, you told me he didn't have a good technique.
When did I say that?
I asked you once about cricket and you said, no, it's not that good. And I think Damien Martin's technique was one of the greatest techniques Australia's ever seen.
I think if you had someone who you'd want to play an offside shot for, he was sort of the offside version of Mark Roy.
I don't know if there's been many better techniques in the history of the game. He's in the top 10 of all time of techniques.
Okay, well that's okay. I'm okay with that.
Okay, just for techniques, not player, right? Because there's a lot more better players over the years. But technique, I thought Mark Waugh was another one who had the greatest technique. But I'm talking cricket. Back to the pool.
Thomas just sitting down having a good time, forgetting to restart the shot clock.
Sam in a bit of a snooker. Oh, he's played that well. Make sure you're onto it, Shay.
Jeff's on the other side. Jeff's on this side. Thank you. Tomorrow, Sydney. Really need the food.
Got a nice flowing style, hasn't he, Peter? I like it.
Definitely got the Steve Tran creativity. But it's a little bit harder. He's putting that yellow and he's landing on the yellow.
Oh, the fat.
It's a better result.
Oh, Peter's almost screwed straight back in off. Possibly lacked a little bit of experience on that shot. Sort of the white was a little bit wild, but that's why you know we're learning. We're learning. Have we left a gap?
I think there might be.
I feel there would be, or a baby swerve around the first red. Here's Sam taking a big cut on in the middle.
I'm happy just to yellow down here on the bottom rail for Geoff. I'm happy for him to just chip it off the rail and leave the cue ball dead on the top rail.
Here we go.
There's not too much there for it.
Here's Peter's shot here. Nice cue action.
Which Geoff has done.
Okay. He just hasn't got the white ball safety there. Was I forgot to ask you, was that on, that insight through the gap there?
I don't know, but he's played the shot which I thought would be the best shot. Pete very experienced on these Supremes. Played a lot of tournaments,
Peter,
especially in Victoria. Peter Mulipola.
oh, he's very experienced, yeah?
Yep.
Okay. Nice. Well, he's left himself, this will be an interesting one here. Obviously, he's a really good potter, Pete, but he's left, Sammy's left him tough. Nice little nudge there for Ish for a defensive move. Peter Mulipola, here we go. Oh, he's just fouled there. Foul.
Almost pencil this one in for
That's a pencil in, mate.
a 3-0.
Nice cueing. Lovely cue is this boy. You nailed it. You definitely nailed it. While we're comparing cue actions, you've got Ishtiyaaq Noorah and you've got Alex Kingsbury.
I'm still going with the Ish. I don't think King has got the as you can see with Ish, the draw back, the pause, don't get me wrong, I'd love to have King as cue action as well, but still believe that Ish is
Technical wise, that's who you want to play the big one for you.
Yeah.
Is that 3-0 to Sam? Oh, a bit of a poor shot there from Ish because he doesn't get pocket coverage.
You might see Geoff almost tuck up there.
There's no tap up here, Jay, because you get a free shot at the black, okay? And you can play a shot down the rail,
I 100% agree.
okay? Even as tappy as I am.
Yes,
And I'm a tappy, aren't I?
you are.
Well, I used to be,
I didn't want to state the obvious,
but am I still a tappy? Yeah, I'm still a tappy.
no, look, you definitely. Look, I
I've done 4 ball outs over the years.
No, I think you've increased the fight.
Yeah.
But one thing I will say though is I believe that your focus in securing a frame has you sort of deviated from the positive negative or the negative positive to now being a little bit more craft. You're looking for the out a little bit more.
Okay, so for me there, I was given a little bit of curry on that one, and coming over to this rail and taking it back up to the
Well, as you said, yeah, the free shot.
the free shot up the rail to the green pocket, yellow pocket.
Top right pocket.
Yeah, top right pocket.
Yeah. Yeah, we definitely try to pop that.
Sammy's got a bit of mojo happening here.
Yep, it's come short on it.
He'll still be able to put a little bit of something on this. Issue here on this one.
The turnover shot. Chip the black out.
Oh, and a chip out. Okay, that's not nice. Okay. Probably got a rub there, to be honest.
I reckon Pete knocks these in.
Sorry, who
I
Pete?
reckon Pete knocks these in.
He can knock them in for sure. Be interesting to see how versatile his game is. Whether he can switch from attacking to defence as well.
Oh, he's gone a bit far there. I reckon he's gone a little bit too far. Would
Still-
have liked to have been on one of the yellows on the right side.
It's obviously still there for him. The 2 bended knees, the Brenton Collier over here from Geoff,
The crab.
except Brenton Collier was an extra foot taller.
Yeah. And probably been a little bit more successful in the past years.
Oh, yeah, you'd have to say so.
And it was really good to see him back in the
You
back
got
in
the-
the red shirt
Oh, you got that.
in October last year.
Back in the red, yeah. So Pete's had a crack here, and
Finding himself a little bit out of position.
he has. Well, this needs to go for Pete if he's going to double it back, because they're all there for Sam. Nice shot, Pete. That's a great pot. Looking at the issue break here. Good technique on the break as well. That's a nice technique. All right. Pete's just,
Left him perfect angle.
yep, left him an angle here.
Nice cue power on the break as well.
Do you see it? He did the Gareth Potts.
Make sure that tip is dug straight into the table.
The old Gareth Potts.
Get past the balk line.
Or the Chris Melling.
Yeah,
Or the Jay Windross.
smelling. Oh, no. Just like,
Got a result for sure. Not sure about the result here. Pete going about his work here. just doing what you need to do.
Do you reckon Geoff takes this red?
Oh, not Pete, sorry, Geoff.
Do you reckon Geoff takes the red off the yellow here? Just open that pocket up.
It'd be nice to. I think it's the shot. I think it's the shot for sure.
Yeah, it wasn't yet.
No.
Yep, there's Pete's got another opportunity.
Yep. Okay, Sammy needed a nickname. As you know, Jay, if we took all the chances, we'd be world champion.
There's some world champions out there that don't give chances, unfortunately. Oops. Geoff had a really good opportunity there to get to a 3-0 lead.
And he's played that well, and he's on the board. Can I please have a toasty? If you got a chicken avocado or something? Thank you very much, mate. You want one too? Cindy, where's Peter from? Oh,
From Victoria, from Melbourne.
yeah, but nationality, I would have thought. I'm going to go probably Samoan. Or will you go Māori?
No, I've got no idea. I have no idea. Definitely some Islander descent.
Anyone would like to ask some questions to Jay and I? Shoot away.
Cindy has. Pete's has come from Melbourne. I bumped into him here mid last year when he popped in, and fortunate enough saw him. And
Living somewhere in Brisbane now, is he?
yeah, I think he's sort of Brisbane, Goldie area. I've seen him here a few times. And he came in once when there were money matches going on, and his ears opened and could smell the Benjamins.
I like his style, Jay. I like his carefree style and calmness.
You like the cut of his jib?
I like the calmness. And he's and what's so good about him? He's only been playing 3 years, which is wonderful, isn't it?
Wish I was that good for you.
Well, he would have kicked my ass after 3 years. Don't worry about that. No, I'm not in the ballpark with him.
Probably kicked my ass. I've been playing for 23 years.
Jay, thanks for doing some commentary with me tonight, mate. I think I mentioned it earlier. I think I've lacked doing a commentary over the last.
I think we've just got to be a little bit more present. So that's all right. We're here.
Having a crack.
Absolutely. Some really good matches to chew the fat on.
I'll probably have to have you in here in the morning. I'm probably going to come in for one, do the regulation sleep-in, get myself ready, you know what I mean?
I've got to be here at 9 a.m. We'll wake him up at 20 past 8.
All right, Peter's got himself on the pot out here, mate.
Just going to find a little bit of control here. He's been losing the cue ball a little bit towards the end of his outs. Just got to polish it off a little bit. Have you noticed he holds his chalk in his queuing.
I've met a few like that over the years, believe it or not. If I told you a bloke, you wouldn't know him, but he was a freak. Absolute freak he was, Jay, who held it in his hand. He used to play like that. He used to hold it like that. No, that's how he played. Played like that.
Oh, the old horns up.
Yeah. But it
Horns
was
up
in,
bridge.
but it was in here, the chalk.
Oh, the chalk in the bridge hand.
Yes.
Wow,
Yeah, and dynamite. Absolute dynamite. One of the best talents I've ever seen in my life. Rusty knows him, and I'm happy to mention the name. His name's Phil Rathman.
I'll tell you what, Geoff has landed perfect here.
How's that name for you, mate? Phil Rathman.
Phil Rathman. No, I can't say.
South Australian freakish player. A bit of a hustler, money player. Just an awesome pub player, hustler. Yeah.
Just for sharp.
Unbelievable.
Just for sharp.
All right, Sammy's left himself maybe a double over here. Jeff's looking good. No, Sammy's going to... And I tell you what, I feel he's hit that well.
I feel like the old kick shot goes in the centre barrier.
The old kicky?
The old kick shot in the centre barrier?
Are they your favourite?
No.
You're good at getting out of snoogers, Jay.
I just like the balls over the bag. They're my
Mate, you
favourite.
are good at getting out of snoogers.
I just like the black over the bag. They're my favourite.
Jeff's Tommy's been putting a fair bit of practice.
Yes. I think he'll pop this and just come off the top rail, take the black into the opposite centre of where he's standing.
I was worried that he was going to grab the white. I was really, because something I'd do. I'd grab the white
Yes.
and I'd say, Jay, no, don't take it off me. Yes, ready. So bad luck, mate. But I was just going to pass it. No, ready.
Oh, sorry, Brendan. Apparently, I haven't my mic up. I've been muted that whole time.
Okay, there we go. Matty Farrell has said Rathman is the best money player in the country, possibly the world. Yeah, he was a freak.
Yeah,
Yeah, there you go.
Okay.
He was ridiculous.
that's fair.
Rusty and I just witnessed him do some
Just destroy.
incredible stuff.
Just
mate.
destroy.
Thank you.
Well, Reedy's just knocked off for a bit of a food break. He's gone half an hour without eating, so I reckon 4 minutes.
Sammy's played a good one.
Yeah, Sammy's looking pretty good here. This probably would have liked to have rolled through that. Probably another whole ball, I reckon. I think that's one of those shots you're probably more advantageous of going too far than not far enough. Now it's a very touchy shot. Got to play it hard enough and not go too far. Good shot. A little bit of awkward queuing with the yellow where it is.
Nice pull player, Sam.
Can play pull. Great shot there from Ish. And knocks in another 8 to take the score to 4-1. So Ish just has to get these. SpongeBob, who's the favourite between VJ and Kingsbury?
Kingsbury.
Yeah, you reckon Kingsbury's the man tonight?
Yeah.
Tomorrow night, sorry. Seb Delaney.
Did you tell them what happened in the Reese VJ match? So just tell Craig what happened in that match.
No, I haven't. I'll let you I'll let you do that when you finish your dinner. So Seb Delaney reckons a Jackson Agal Trey Chan race to 11.
Wonderful game.
What would your score prediction be in a race to 11?
11-6 Trey Chan.
11-6 to Trey. Okay. Oh no, Nessie's alarm's gone off on her phone. Time to go night nights.
I haven't eaten tonight, though.
Greg Rigby is someone on North Brizzy. Where would you recommend playing?
Have you not had anything, Ness?
No, I haven't. I've had a chicken roll at about 11 o'clock.
All right.
I feel like I'm in a
That's okay. I've had a
I feel like I'm in a tennis match here.
That's okay, Dom. I don't need it. I've got plenty of, you know. Wouldn't mind a water, but next time you're up.
So
Get your photo tomorrow.
Greg Rigby,
Dark colour shirt.
as someone on North Brizzy, where would you recommend playing weekly to build your skills,
White looks like.
preferably close to Caboolture?
White reflects. You wear a dark shirt. Yeah. 9:30, I think, should be.
Well, you're going to have
If
to,
not a little bit
if you're
earlier.
from Caboolture,
That's sort of a North's.
I think you sort of got to get yourself into the North clubhouse,
Sunshine Coast.
or come to the Sunshine Coast and speak to Jay Windross. But one of them too. If you come in and see Jay, Jay will be happy to help you with some coaching.
Hopefully you heard that, Greg, because the read is muted.
Oh,
Was he muted?
No, didn't want the world to know that he was eating food.
we're on.
Hello.
Okay. Yeah, for Greg Rigby, is it?
Greg Rigby.
I would suggest, if I was to answer that question, Greg, get into North's clubhouse, see a fellow by the name of Tony Hodges. I think he might be the president, and he'll set you up with the right people to help you with your game. Obviously, in North, I think you've got Joshua Hands, Dane Van Kempen,
Vincent
Lee, Kieran Eastridge, or the Ostrich. They'd be all more than happy to help. And if you don't want to go to North, you can come up to Sunshine Coast, and Jay Windross would be happy to help you.
Oh, that's me.
That's you.
That's me.
Jay Windross being the president of the Smashers.
No,
No, not the Smashers.
no longer on the
president.
committee. No
Who's,
longer.
who's the president?
Cam Dixon.
Okay. Okay.
Oh, is he up there? Do you see him? I've got his shirt too.
Okay.
It's in the what he said.
Who's favourite? Craig Stevens. Okay. Craig Stevens out of VJ and Alex Kingsbury. In current form, I would say Alex. Very Staley tonight played VJ. Did have a considerable start in the first set, three start, first to 8. Reese won 8-7 in the first set. They doubled or nothing, and VJ gave him one head start to 8, and Reese beat him 8-3. So that's not saying that, you know, Reese is a better player than VJ, because he's not, but maybe a possible indication
Of form?
Of form.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm tipping a Alex Kingsbury win, 21-16.
There you go. Greg, you are more than welcome. No problems at all. The Bihan. Good call. Good call. Sam takes a 5-1 lead. Pretty sure he's left himself in the exact same spot he just was.
Where's King? Is King a player? Okay, am I back on or not yet?
No, I wouldn't have. Are you back on now?
Reese bashed VJ tonight. Bashed him.
Toby reckons 21-18 to VJ.
21-18 VJ. Yep.
Spongy reckons similar to you. Reckons a 21-16 to the Kinger.
21-16. Where does he say that?
He said similar to your prediction. You said 21-16.
Yeah, I just think King is too strong. Is that it?
No,
Am I on?
No, you're flying.
I'm not on? I'm on.
No, you're on.
I'm on. Yeah, I think King wins this one, 21-16. I've just got a feeling that it's just going to be a bit too calm.
Tough pot.
But what we might do, and I'm happy to get Em in here to have a little chat with you, Jay, to talk about her game and talk about Kinger's preparation as well. And welcome to the commentary, Emily Stevens.
Just be gentle with that, please.
Is that how you do it?
No, it's not.
Can you? Sorry, Em.
Yeah, look, no, I've got no idea. I didn't put him up to this.
Is it on?
Yes, you're on.
Oh, perfect.
Live on air.
Lovely.
What's happening?
Oh, just trying to get ready for tomorrow, I guess.
It's not about ready, just get stage fright. Just says that we need to spend more time commentating and he just disappears on me.
He's running away.
And how have you been? How's the start of your year been?
It's been great.
Yeah.
It's been nice being able to practice a lot with Alex,
Yeah.
helping the game a lot.
Yeah.
And it's been nice getting to play with him on the league each week, with Dad and the family. It's been great. What about you?
About me? It's cricket season finally finished. Busted my finger, so haven't really been able to play too much pool, which I know has been a bit of a blessing to be fair.
I was going to say,
Because
are
I
you really
am
that phased?
no good at pool at the moment. But no, obviously heavily involved with a lot of things in pool still. With the ABF and the new affiliation processes and getting the whole new referee courses up and going, and was lucky enough to head down to Geelong for the coaching and officiating conference that was on down there, hosted by the Australian Sports Commission, which I was lucky to attend. So, which I'm a nerd for that stuff.
Yeah.
It was amazing, so it was good. It was good.
Very nice.
Shay, can you make sure you reset the... Make sure you reset the extensions. Has there been any little bakeries popping up yet, or
Any bakeries?
any little bakeries? Little red bakeries?
Unfortunately not.
No?
I'm thinking of going a different path now, but
Oh,
as we know, it's Alex's birthday, and I did bake him a very nice cake last night.
Yep.
Pardon?
Today.
Yeah, it's Alex's birthday today.
I've been on Facebook, but I don't think I've been on our page, so I don't see it.
Yeah, right.
Happy birthday!
Aw, I didn't know.
22?
On my own page.
Wish. 24.
He's old.
24.
Old grandpa.
Jesus, I was having another child in 24. I mean, Jennifer.
St Aswald, hello. Welcome. Spongy played Kinger a few times already. That was a very entertaining match.
Yes, it was.
Kinger will be a lot more acclimatised to the conditions now. You don't get out of it that easy. You're gesturing me, get me off, put Kinger on. We will get him on, we'll get him on. While you're here, how's your preparation? What have you been up to? Have you been, obviously this is a bit of a rematch, your match tomorrow with Lacey.
Yes, I'm very excited.
Yeah. Anything different to last time?
Different? It's in
Preparation
terms of
wise,
the-
practice?
Yeah, in terms of preparation, I guess I've been playing with Alex a lot quite lately. We've been doing a few drills which I absolutely hate doing, cannot stand doing drills, but it has actually been quite good. And just generally practicing with Alex in just normal games has helped my game a lot. So looking forward to hopefully being able to showcase that tomorrow. But yeah, I'm very excited for it. I'm very keen.
So are we. We're looking forward to this match.
Bit of a higher pot than last time too, which makes the game a little bit more nerve-wracking, but
A little bit older, a little bit wiser, and I suppose you know what you're going to be in for. You condition yourself for it now.
definitely. And last time, it was my first money match, didn't really know what to expect, went into it and my head was a bit frazzled the entire time. Could not pick a ball for the life of me, and hopefully the ball selection will be a whole lot better this time.
Scotty Boardman, hello mate. James Buchanan, Jimbo. How are we, mate? Welcome. Rough, but okay. Nice shot there from Geoff. This is a little bit of centre pocket danger here for Geoff, with the cue ball being so close to the rail. This might just catch the near knuckle. Oh no, it should miss it by a lot actually. I'm not seeing the right angle here, but actually, I will, Kingo, do you want to hop on? I'll say later, King. I know you've been wanting to get off, so I'll get Kinga on.
Thank you very much.
That's all right. Thanks for joining us. Look forward to speaking to you tomorrow. There you go. Get in here, big fella. Hello, mate.
Hello. How's it going?
Good, mate. And you?
Yeah, good, thank you.
You're copping it a bit in the chat here, mate. So I thought I'd get you on.
What's going on?
Jimbo, cricket finals were good, mate. We had a win. I dislocated my finger first day of the finals, so I was a spectator for the rest of it. But many beers were drunk when we won, so it was good. Thought I might get you on at the moment. You were someone who played in the Pockets Challenger Series.
Yeah.
Peter Mulipola, did you play a game against him?
No, I didn't actually play Peter, but I saw him, like when I was there, I saw glimpses of him. He actually looked like a fairly handy player, to be honest. I'm not sure how he went overall wise, but when I caught glimpses of him in matches, he looked solid. So,
Yeah.
But I also know Sam's a good player too. So, are these all race to 11s as well? Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, still race 11s.
Yeah. Yeah. No, so not really much experience with him myself, but the Pockets Challenger Series was so good. It was just such a fantastic tournament to be a part of, and I think anyone that was lucky to be a part of it, will be stoked that they did it.
Yeah.
The opportunity it was for someone like myself. I had a great time with it, and I'm just wishing for something like that to come back again soon, to be honest.
Well,
I'm sure a lot of people are.
Ultimate Pool Australia is knocking on the door at the moment. So
Yeah, I've seen little bits and pieces of that.
So hopefully we're not too far away to seeing that kick off.
That would be good.
As Geoff takes a 4-1 lead.
Jeff's solid as well. I haven't seen Geoff play before, and just watching what he's got tonight, he looks a very solid player too.
Victorian boy from out my way. I grew up playing with him.
Okay.
Probably suited more of the two-shot version than
Okay.
international.
Yeah.
Someone who's got had more of an attacking defensive game than an attacking game. Not saying that he's not someone who can definitely string racks together, but
Yeah.
his method of attack was to secure the frame, I suppose, is the best way to put it. Which sort of makes this matchup quite interesting, I think.
Okay. I haven't really seen much of Ish either. I know I've seen him he was at a Nationals? Was he at Nationals last year? No?
I'm not sure.
Maybe not.
Not sure. He gets another one back. Now, again, someone very strategic. Had a money match against Reedy on one of his cards last year, and it was a grind. It was a big grind.
Yep.
He definitely made Reedy work for it, but has definitely, again, someone else who can string racks together as well.
Right. I was actually looking forward to seeing Sam Burnett play again. It's a name I haven't heard for a while, and but then his match got cancelled, so it's a bit of a shame. But he went to Worlds and won a world title in the under-18s with the Australian team. The year before I made it, and then I ended up going a couple of years later with his younger brother Nicky. So yeah, it's just a name I haven't seen or heard of for a while. So it would have been cool to see him play in a match, but that's all right. You get that. I'm sure there might be another opportunity soon, hopefully.
Yeah, oh, look, you just never know, mate. Hopefully he's got the itch.
Yeah. Yeah, well, it seems like maybe he did. We want him to play a money match.
Yeah. It's Pool's in a bit of an exciting moment. I think it got a bit of a lift sort of 2 or 3 years ago. Sort of hit a bit of a plateau, but I think the excitement's coming up again with you know, with the whole, you know, Supreme tables coming in and
Yeah, the Rails and Apollos.
yeah, wrestling's coming in. It's sort of added a little bit new dimension to pool. You know, the Nationals going back to the host states. Just it's sort of lost that little bit of a polish going back to Albury consistently. And now you get to go back to hopping around the country, representing your state.
I think that's good. You know, it's good to get that bit of sort of like that touristy sort of feeling. You know, you get to travel and all that. But in saying that, I actually really love all the Albury Nationals. Like, I think I went to maybe 2 or 3 of them, and like you sort of, it's kind of that saying, really, you don't really appreciate what you've got until it's gone. And I just think Albury, just the setup they had there with the casino downstairs and the buffets and just everything being all together in the one spot, actually made it a really good venue for Nationals. I'm not surprised that we had it there for so long, because it actually was a fantastic venue. And I'm sure a lot of people will be looking forward to going back there in a few years' time, maybe, if it ends up with New South Wales again, might go back to Albury.
Yeah.
But I actually really liked all the Albury Nationals. I don't really have anything bad to say about it. I enjoyed it a lot.
I was someone who went to Albury.
You would have been a lot more times than I did. Did you go in for like juniors and things like that?
No, I'd never played juniors. Juniors. I'd actually only been there, pool, probably to play once, but probably went to about 3 or 4 times.
Okay.
Obviously Albury Open too, but I had clients in Albury, so I'd go there every month.
Oh, right.
So I'd spend a lot of time in Albury, and been a member of the commercial club, and so I'd actually spend quite a bit of time there.
Yeah, right.
So I'm quite familiar to the town and surrounding areas.
As you saw there, just slightly missed this getting out of that snooker. I do think the tables got reclothed not too long ago. So I think
they were.
I think.
Were they?
I don't know. That's what they said. Maybe not these ones, but they're definitely a bit slidey.
Yep. Good.
Like they're skidding a little bit. I've noticed in the last week or so. I think.
Well, that's probably an indication that they might be a little bit newer.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like I think they did actually mention that some of them got reclothed. I don't know if all of them did, but some did. Just noticing like through playing league and stuff on Thursday nights.
Yep.
When you're hopping around different tables, some of them play really nice and quick and skiddy, and others are not so flash, a bit dull. But I'm really enjoying playing out of here though. It's a nice venue.
Yeah, you moved up. Was it at the end of last year? Started this year?
It was December last year. So at the end of December.
Yep. So just pretty much just after your money match.
Yeah. So.
Just after your money match.
Yeah, pretty much. Oh, and money match was in July.
Oh, that's all right.
Yeah, money match was July. The Christmas Cup was the comp that I came here for, and then moved just after that. So.
Yes, that's. I knew you were out here for some.
Yeah, Christmas Cup was what was on.
And obviously got yourself settled with working, and obviously settled into a league.
Yeah, we're all sorted now for sure. I'm
Yeah.
feeling very comfortable and enjoying my time over here. So
I see
far.
the tan's looking good, mate.
Yeah. Oh yeah, the weather's been great for that. Yeah. Got spoiled today as well for my birthday, so cannot complain.
Heard there was a nice cake. Normally gets brought in, but no cake.
It was fantastic.
Tomorrow? Okay, cake tomorrow.
It was actually huge as well. It was very impressive. Like Em made the whole thing.
Wedding
herself.
cake.
Pretty much, yeah.
Crikey, that was quick. Well, you heard it here first, guys. Make sure you pop in tomorrow. Some of Kinga's birthday cake. Oh, what a shot. It's a great shot.
Craig in the chat's talking about a few of the sets we had not too long ago. Apart from our money match, I've caught up with a couple of times since then, and we've had a few games. We just always seem to have really close and really quality games, and I love it. If you can find a player that you can have just good quality matches with, that's all you want, really. That's what I'm hoping tomorrow's going to be like. I'm hoping tomorrow's going to be a high standard for both of us, and that's what you want. You don't want a game where you don't play well and you get smashed, and you don't want a game where the other guy doesn't play well. You want a spectacle. You want something that's enjoyable to watch.
Yep.
So much prefer if we both play well and then I'd get the win. You know, I'd like that. But I'm looking forward to it because just as the class BJ is and the form he's been in and over the last few months and so, winning tournaments and things like that.
Yep.
I'm very excited for it. Should be good. Especially now that I've got a bit more time on the Supremes as well, living over here.
Yeah.
I'm very keen to see how tomorrow goes.
Oh no, Sammy. Sammy's just knocked the 8 in out of turn there.
It's got a nice little buffer, 3-frame buffer though. But,
Yes.
Still doesn't, never nice, never nice.
No, don't want to give up free ones, but I suppose it's better than being too close.
$3,000 as well, wasn't that? Didn't Sam have a change of opponent, or was it Peter that?
No, Sam's playing tomorrow as well.
Oh, he's got 2 games on.
Yeah, he's
Wow.
playing twice. Yep.
Who's he playing tomorrow?
He's playing.
Michael Jones, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, that's not the one he wanted. Does have the long cannon.
Yeah, that's definitely the go-to now.
Yep.
It was shot to nothing almost.
He's going to have to leave himself on it though, because there's not really much of a follow-up shot. I suppose you can attack
Just
it
the
though.
middle. There, you go for the cut into the middle. The one
You
that's
probably
in the
could-
line of the black.
Yeah, you probably could attack this, run through it a bit.
I don't mind it. You can even, if you land in a pretty average spot after this, you can even lay a snooker where the 2 balls are together.
Yep.
Really went for it.
That's all right. Might have gone a little bit
It's a
too
very
far.
attacking shot.
Yeah.
I don't
A
mind
bit
it
too
though.
far.
He's nailed it, so you can't knock him.
Probably just went a little bit too far. I don't think he's going to be able to hold for these 2 reds that are sort of linked up with each other. He probably could push through this, come off the bottom rail and probably come past between the rail and the 2 reds on the left side.
Yeah, possibly.
Be able to get to the red to the top.
Trying to land behind them, maybe.
Yeah. It's a pressure shot with the 8 in the open. Yeah, definitely. That wasn't a normal shot considering where the 8 was. It wasn't a normal shot. What noticeable changes from the move over here?
Noticeable changes?
Yeah, what's been one of the things you've sort of might have had to adapt to? Maybe a change that you've liked, but also a change that you missed.
Okay, well, I'd say the the traffic is one that I don't like. There's just way too many cars around over here.
Yep.
Which isn't ideal, and when you're trying to get somewhere, but that's just something I've had to get used to, getting up slightly earlier before I go to work, just to make sure I get there on time.
Yep.
But yeah, and the weather's been just very all over the place. It's hot and then it starts raining. It's very confusing. But
then it stops and it gets hot again.
Yeah, it's very strange. But we're slowly getting there and getting used to the humidity and all that as well. It's probably been the biggest change would be it's probably just the weather and the humidity.
The dry heat and now the humidity instead.
It is a fair big difference, and it's taken a while. I'd say I'm probably still not used to it.
For humidity, you probably come up the wrong time of the year.
yeah. Literally the exact wrong time, probably.
But at least you know what you're in for.
And I came over and a cyclone got brought up here as well, so I'm kind of thinking there might be some bad luck for the Gold Coast.
Yeah, you guys copped it. We just didn't. We were expecting it up the sunny coast, but just didn't eventuate.
Where we were okay. We didn't really have any. We had no damage, no flooding in our area. We just had no power for a week, which was kind of annoying because we had nothing else wrong and we had no power. So we lost a few a few eskies worth of food and stuff like that. But we were okay really. We didn't cop it too bad, but there were some places which were pretty rough. And the aftermath as well, a few floods coming in the last couple of weeks and so.
Yeah, the beach copped it.
Yeah, the beach did cop it.
It's been eaten away. Pac-Man's had a good time with that.
Yeah.
Lunch down that.
after this frame, I'm going to head back over and play a few more frames.
Yeah, no problems. I appreciate you joining me.
No worries, mate. It's been good. I love a bit of commentary. I don't mind it. Angles got me hooked on it, I'd say. I had like one.
Angles loves it.
He loves commentary, doesn't he?
He loves it too.
It's good fun doing it with him as well, because like,
I'll be watching you tomorrow.
because I'm not like that chatty. I feel like so when I'm with Angles, he likes to
And you Queenslander
have
Just drags it out.
Nah, he just likes to say what he's thinking, and it's usually right. And then you just go, yep, sounds good, sounds good. You have a good old time as well. Sometimes we get caught not even talking about pool, but I really enjoy it, and it's probably a credit to him because I hadn't done it before doing it with Angles. So.
Hey, better you lot doing it than me. I did it all weekend on the Toowoomba Classic.
Did ya?
All weekend. Didn't
Oh.
have anyone.
I'm sure it was
Like
great.
at the end of it, I was like, I'm so sorry, everyone.
Oh.
Me, anyway.
They would have loved it.
I've had to delete all the comments about everyone saying bring back Nessie.
Just got to
Actually,
hide
like
all
my
comments.
I pick it myself. I go, oh, what would I know? I'm just a good player's wife.
Sam going 7-3 up after his default in the last frame. It's a big response.
Well, mate, thank you for joining.
Yeah, no worries. Thanks for having me.
I'd like you to have a good warm up and good luck for tomorrow. Enjoy
Thank
the rest
you.
of your birthday.
Thanks, mate.
You
Yeah.
big 24-year-old too. Yeah.
Pushing
You
30
flip
almost.
flip those numbers around. That's my age.
Oh, there you go. I'm not too far away.
Ah,
All right. Thanks, Jay.
no worries. Thanks for joining us, mate.
You went to 52. I'm old enough to be your mother.
Yeah, my mum's. Well, how old's my mum? 55, I think.
No, she's older than me.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had Jason and Jennifer very young.
Yeah, my mum had us late. That's why. She had us. Maybe she had me when 30, I reckon.
Yeah, right. Very good.
happening?
The beeps on the screen aren't doing it again. It's not beeping at 5 seconds.
Hang on, Brent. Hang on, Brent.
Peter should really clear up here. Peter should really clear up. They're the ones who was missing. That was
Are we on the You Beauty? I just thought I'd grab Reese for a chat. Okay, let's go up there. Come up here, Reese. Give me one of these. Can we have that one? Yeah. Okay, back for a chat. I've got Reese Daly with me in the commentary, and we're sitting on the side for a nice view. What do you think, Reese?
good game so far. Peter got one back from Sam, so he's half a chance here. He's got to not let Sam get on the hill.
Okay, and over here we've got 5-2, a slowish game over here with Geoff and good grinders.
Geoff likes to play. I don't see much of Ish play, but I know Geoff likes to take his time and think things through. Very solid player, but he likes to take his time.
Sam looks like he's got a pretty decent break on him.
Can't fully see it back there. Looks like yellow's to go there.
Yep. Reese, you playing on the weekend, mate? Sean Lorenz, 4 p.m. I'm playing at 4, so we'll probably be.
See who finishes first.
Yeah, well, that'll be you, mate.
Hopefully both will win.
You're definitely a quicker player than me, bud.
Each frame we win, we can give each other high fives.
Oh, mate, I've just got to concentrate on my own stuff, mate. I start giving you high fives, mate, my game will fall apart. think he's got the wrong angle, but he still might be able to, or use the red to play side off the red. This is a shot that Rusty used to play. He knocked that in with pace into the centre. No, come off the ball, off the side rail and come down. So we're running side. I can't tell, this obviously goes. Now you've sort of got to take the other one. Oh no, you can go either way. You have to take the middle one. I was going to say maybe jack up and play the one closest to the black end of the corner, but no.
Just hit this off, yeah, good angle, one in the black, stun out. Stun across.
Yeah, possibly, or just dribble it in and then screw back. Stun across. Slow rolling. Bit of drag. You're not into it. So the beauty about this is, yes, you can put some top on it, but you don't want to underdo it, right? Because you definitely want to have, you could either screw off this. Well, you can definitely screw off it or you can top it through, but what you want to do is you want to give yourself a shot down the rail to put him under the pressure, leave it over the pocket.
Yeah, good idea, yeah. In or over, yeah.
You've really got to, yeah.
Good shot,
Jeezy,
Sam.
oh, can you cue it any better? Jeez, he's cued that well.
I think that's a master break too.
He cued that enormous.
That's a master break to get on hit.
Just looking at Peter Mulipola's attitude, and I'm big on attitude, as you know. Doesn't have the sulks or anything like that. Perfect attitude, ready to play. Doesn't matter about the scoreline. He's here and he's a good temperament. Okay, we've got to look back here, Jay.
So is it time foul? Is that just ball in hand, or
Hey, buddy.
Is it time foul, ball in hand, or serious foul off the cry?
A time foul. Why is it a serious foul?
I don't know. I just don't know. That's what I'm asking.
No. Time foul would just be a ball in hand.
I've never been time fouled before.
No, mate. You play most of your...
I don't think I've ever seen a time foul.
Mate, I don't think you've ever been told time foul in your life, Reese.
Actually,
you play every...
30 seconds, 30.
I think you play most shots within 10 seconds.
I used to be a lot quicker when I was a junior. I take my time in the morning.
Look at this, Peter. Here's a classic example. He's just gone in off. The demeanour's great. You know what I mean? And I love having these blokes back playing on my cards.
And he's going to be back tomorrow night.
No, I don't think he's playing tomorrow night.
Oh no, he's not. No, sorry. Sam's going to be back tomorrow.
Yeah.
Sam's back tomorrow. Not Peter, Sam. Yeah, Sam will be playing Michael Jones.
Michael Jones, yeah.
I like to see Ish win this frame to get the score a bit more level.
Sam's hitting a lovely ball.
Right back shot. I would have took the other yellow first, personally, on this game.
Well, maybe Reese here was thinking off the...
Off the red, but
yeah, I think Sam's got the clearance here, to be honest.
Yeah, Sam does. Yep, 100%. When they're all out in the open, they're all on. Sam rarely misses them.
I've seen a few frames tonight from Sam. He's looked really nice. That's okay.
Yeah, he's had a good training partner last year.
Yeah, his name's Reece Daly.
He's actually got a lot better last year, so
You
I'm going to
You're going to
contribute that.
claim a bit of it?
I want to claim a bit of that, yeah. Because he didn't like losing to me at the start, so...
All right, well, this is the shot. This is one that we can get wrong because we decelerate because we're scared of the middle pocket.
See, I had to put a bit of right on it and actually go away. Oh, you going this way first? He's going this way first.
Yeah, that's the way I was talking.
Oh, yeah. Oh, so you would have been worried about the middle pocket?
Yeah, because I'm coming closer to my work.
Yeah. I see what you're saying. See, I like his way better because you got a better... You're going with the line and not into it, or you could leave yourself no shot. See, Sam's a pro at this.
Huh?
So Sam's a pro, he just pots out from anywhere. Well done.
Well done to Sam. I'll have to go and congratulate him. So I'll just put this on here for a second.
Oh shit. Can I have that back, Jay? Thanks.
See, mate, nice pull. Nice pull.
Yeah, played well. The kid's a good player. The other guy just didn't settle in. Probably just a bit nervous.
Looks good. Looks good on the cue.
I'll see you tomorrow. Good luck.
All right, buddy. You too. Sammy's nice. Nice player, Sammy, huh? Sammy's a nice player, huh?
Really good. Fellow warmed up. Immaculate. Didn't miss ball.
It's, yeah, plays well.
But just that one bot, he gave her. Missed that one ball.
But Sam's pro, mate.
He's very elite. Stay player.
Good player, buddy. 4 o'clock. 4 o'clock tomorrow. Curtis Fisher. I hope I get him. I'm not sure. Are these on at the moment? They're not on at the moment.
This one's on, that one's not.
Okay. You wanna jump on with me?
Oh, no, they're both on. That's on.
Okay, you wanna jump on? So you got a few things.
What's the score fish though?
The score's at the moment a 6-3, I think it is. 6-3, yeah. Geoff to Geoff.
How do you rock up for a game and rock up 5 minutes?
It's not the ideal thing. I'll give you the.
Do you get that, Jake?
Do you want me to? I might give it to him if you're busy. Just give it to him and we'll call this for a bit. Yeah, whack that on the. Just put it on the table. Got Shannon Irwin in the commentary with me, mate. How are you, Shan?
Good read.
You're a bit of a veteran at these money matches, mate.
Played a few, mate. Played a few, but
Good fun.
Not in this weekend, or haven't been into it for a while. Maybe one in the last 2-3 years, but really good fun. Really, really good fun.
Tough sometimes though too.
Very, very tough. Actually, I think no, Jace, last year. I had one in the last 2 years. One in the last 2 years.
You played Jace Former, didn't you?
Cut him off.
And he done you, did you?
Got me. He got me.
Yeah.
Great pull. We talked about it for a long time.
Yep.
It was a good pull. I think we were nearly 4-all, 5-all, and then bang, 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 and a couple of dry breaks and a couple of masters, and that's all it can take on these kind of tables.
For sure.
And that kind of caliber play, that's all it takes.
Nice player, Jace.
Very good. Very, very good. And we talked about it for a long time, and we went out there and had fun. And that's all the main thing is for me. And that's the way I would do it from now on. I'm not that into it.
Yeah,
as much as I used to be.
Yeah, but it's only going to take.
You can only take a little sniff and then you're back.
Well, you love it.
You love a sport, you're in.
Mate, we're growing up with the sports, haven't we? But
That's right.
just tried to play that off the yellow.
I mean, but if you're going to play a shot like that, I think you needed to pump that, to play that, to promote that, to land up the white ball up the top. If you're not playing it, what are you going to promote the yellow? For what reason? What are you promoting a review? How are you going to get on that red then if it's not going for the next shot?
Yeah. Nice cue is
very, very neat.
Really nice to look at on the cue.
Yeah.
He gave me a really tough match, Sham, when I played him last year.
Oh, you played Ish?
Yeah, very tough. Very tough. I think there was only 3 or 4 frames in it, mate, but very tough.
Very hard, but like I've been here since 6:30 tonight, and watched the games before, and then you see a person roll in for a money match 5-10 minutes before they got to play for 1,000 or whatever they're playing for tonight. Well, like 5-10 minutes. Have you been playing over the road, or I think you want to. I'd love to give myself a little bit of preparation on these tables. It doesn't matter where you're playing, what tables, even if it's the same size table. Just that, it could be down to, the humidity of the room, any kind of thing, the scenario with the table. You need to get that feel for the table of where you're playing. And I just think, half an hour at least, maybe not just rocking up 5-10 minutes before your game can really make it.
Look at how well that shot went. Did you see that?
I've seen it, but do you get what I like? This had.
Yeah. You want to.
You give yourself preparation.
I could never
just roll in and go. I'm gonna bang you
because I'm not good enough.
Yeah.
I'm not good enough. Okay. If I was able to just rock up 5 or 10 minutes before it,
there's probably one person I can think of right now off the top of my head. BJ might just rock in and just go bang.
Or Rusty.
Oh, rust might just go. Rust is rust, isn't it?
Yeah, but no, I can't
That's
just rock
right.
up.
No. But, you know, ish, woo, all go. It might be right. Bangs this in, 6-4, it could be a neck and neck battle here for a minute. Hard yellow, very hard yellow.
Tough yellow.
For the black.
I'm checking up. I'm jacking up here,
Jacking up,
Shannon.
you can't really double that black, so you've got to land on it to go to the bottom corner.
I'm jacking up and
You
I'm
gotta
putting
jack
it in the middle.
You're putting it in this middle.
I'm putting it into this middle over here.
You're just gonna land up off the red.
I'm gonna screw it as much as I can into the middle. That's how I'm playing.
This is the way we do it.
All right.
He's just gonna run through here, my looks, and it's a bit of a hit and a hoper, but and that's, you know, this can be that one shot that can happen. I've felt it. I've been there.
And done it.
Plenty of times from one shot, and now just straight down on the board. This is very hard. And he's nearly got it. It's just drawn out of the middle, but
yeah, but he bashed that. He needs to play
but
that.
He potted his colour ball, last colour ball, and he's just gone bang, straight onto the bang. No thinking. You know, there could have been a lot of. No, don't know. At this elite stage, it can be a bit of a crucial time in a match.
Yeah.
You getting ball in hand here?
Ball in hand. No, I'm looking for an extraction.
Reed's having a crack. I think you're doing it. I think. Oh, maybe this.
You don't reckon I was having a crack?
That could be on.
That
could run down the rail.
You reckon I was snookering?
I think that. Yeah, I think so. But I think that runs down the rail. I don't know what it looks like on the camera, but I think it could be very close to having a crack. Do you think it's a snooker read or is it on?
Why does everyone just think I'm a snooker player? That's just the way it is.
It's just the read. You meet the read, and he's going to have a couple of tap ups before he wants to have a crack. But I'll tell you what, the other night that there was not many tapping. It was just have a crack, and it was game over. So it doesn't matter. Oh, it's not on to the rail. Wasn't on that way, obviously.
Yeah.
I guess. I thought he might have had a little whisker. A lot of work.
Not really.
Not really?
No, you just take the rail ball.
Top ball?
Take the top rail ball.
Top left,
run.
middle,
No. Give yourself angle to land on the other rail. Knock that in the rail, screw back to get the black out, and they're there. So you just come down a bit lower. So he needs to give himself angle here.
He's straight, isn't he?
Okay, so he's going to play that. That's all right as well. He's going to play.
So you're going to knock it in and then take the top ball?
No, he's just going to play a snooker behind this ball. But what I think he needed to do was play the attacking shot.
I think he's going to go. I think he's going to knock the one into the middle. I've seen Geoff play before.
And suck off it to get the black out.
No, he's just going to knock the one in the middle and have either three of these balls. They probably all nearly go.
Do you reckon the black goes in the middle, yeah?
And then he's going to obviously take the red to the top last and then the black.
You think the black just rolls in the middle?
Oh, I think it must. It must if he's looking at this way.
I reckon he's just going to tap on this, no?
No, he's taking a long ball. Well, I'm wrong too.
Okay.
He's obviously having a crack here, or he's going to roll up that way. That's a great shot too. But it gives you a chance. I know Dickie Williams would say that give your opponents a chance when you can flick off and have a crack. You could be in trouble. It's a good shot. What are you doing here? You're playing screw off the top rail, Reed, or you're playing the two rails?
Playing one rail with left-hand side, I think.
And it's really, it's not that hard, is it?
But not hard though.
Yeah, not hard. Oh, look out. No.
This one here, like I've already told you, I'm going to tap. Well, now I changes. I'm going to tap on this bottom red ball and make sure it. No, I'm not doing this. Right.
how do you get on the black? If you're going to take this ball, how are you going to get on the black?
See, if I'm doing this now, I'm gonna knock this into the corner, extract the black over the middle. But the reason I'm not going to do that is because of these two.
That's right. Because he now is going to have to leave himself a really good positional shot on the top red.
Okay, so
this is hard. Very hard.
See, what he needed to do was to put the white down here and get it on better.
And he had ball.
No, you don't have to go the pot out. You don't have to go the pot out because the black's not out off the rail. What you do is...
I think it's an easy... how far is it off the rail on the camera read?
Well,
is it not a roll-in?
It might be a roll-in. Is it a roll-in?
Well, if he's going for it, it must be, isn't it?
Well, I thought he tried to extract the black then.
You reckon? I think it still must be. It's still an inch off the rail. It's not easy. It's close. I don't know. Why wouldn't you have done your shot if you were going to go for the black last ball? It would have been that ball that you just potted.
Let's just have a look at this, right?
It's not easy.
For me, right, I was having the ball in hand. I can't tell what the black's doing from here, right? But I'm going to think it's not on in the middle. Okay, so my shot was to make this plant down here better.
Yep.
And to snooker.
So not even pot the plant?
No.
Just make it better?
Make it better so that later
down here.
Later on, if I get ball in hand after that, I can go. And then I try and extract the black first shot.
That's right, yeah. That's fair. You just get that one extra shot up the sleeve.
I'm just looking to play the percentages there.
Yep. So it's really very similar to what he's just done there, but you've given the other player a chance at the black, because your shot, you would have given him a chance. He would have had a sectional shot on the black like that, and you give him a chance, or you would have left him dead.
But forget about what we're talking about. Ish has just played an incredible,
ridiculous black
incredible double back.
That's right.
Okay, which can hurt, which can hurt people. Can hurt momentum.
6-4.
6-4.
This is break 2. 6-4 with a master here, 6-5. Can really steady the lead that Geoff had.
I'm going to get the big fella a toasted sandwich. Just stay there for a second. I'm coming back. I'm getting a toasted sandwich. You looking for a drink? What are they? JD?
One, yeah. He's just had a big break and he's gone dry. It's very hard on these tables when you have a big break like that and end up, I think nearly all the yellows are on bar, the two that are together. Geoff puts this one at the top. He's only got to promote the two yellows together. Still going to tell you it's a good shot. Jay, are those two yellows onto a Charlie to the middle? I don't think they are they? They're very close. Nah. You play this off the red to open them two. Massive shot, massive shot. Great shot. Oh, very, very unlucky because now, same thing, there's a couple of harder yellows, very harder yellows than what they were by the one together. You know, he had possibilities to pot the one over the bottom corner to screw into them two yellows. And this is all it can take sometimes, is just get that in a little bit of trouble to end up on them one or two bad balls, and then bang, it's a different ball game. great shot.
What do you call it?
Great shot. Great shot. Another Chinese.
Yeah, I got the hernia happening. Look.
What do you do here, Reed? Flick it. Flick it in. Then bottom ball. Is he in?
The hernia is happening. It's hurting. It's no good. Oh, what up? Sorry, mate.
Is he got a chance here? Has he turned this away from nothing?
What are we looking for?
Like he's turned this frame into something that could be an out.
Yes, we can turn this into an out.
Flick this bottom, middle.
Yeah, I'm definitely putting bottom on this.
Knock the black out.
No. Yeah, well, you can, but then you're no guarantee to stay on a ball.
That's right.
Okay, but you could. Yeah, that was tricky.
It
It's
was
awkward
hard.
bridging.
And it was, even if you plots that, it's very hard to get onto that black to go out. I feel.
And Shane, you'll be back on the pool table soon, do you think, or you don't know?
I just
Got live things happening.
Gold Coast started 6-7 weeks ago, and I think I've been back 3 weeks in the comp.
Do you like it?
You have a game and you just get that little bit of feeling back, and then
You get the bug.
it doesn't matter if it takes me an hour to get in here, mate. You're coming.
You love it.
It's 4 frames. I'm here. I'll play the next match. We'll
Next
talk
money-
about who it is, and we'll have a game.
Yeah. It's addictive, isn't
It's
it?
a sport that we've both played rugby league. It's a sport that it's the only sport that I've got now. I can't afford it with my work, and that's a sport that I surely can't get injured in. I don't think.
Just want to put this on you just so that we don't drop it. Yeah.
So we had a bit me and Joshy Hogg. So me and Joshy Hogg played. Would have been nearly 3 years ago.
Yes.
And we were having a chat over there before about a couple of early matches, and I jumped to I think it was my second money match. I jumped to a 5-0 lead, and I thought, bang, I'm home.
Yeah.
And then next minute, the bang bang went 9-5 down, and I thought, Shan, you're in a bit of trouble here.
Yeah.
And I think I lost the match 13, 8, 9, whatever we played back then.
Yeah.
But this is what these games can do for people and players. And it doesn't
Mate,
matter. It doesn't matter.
6-4 means nothing.
Doesn't matter what it is. You're there for the long run, mate.
Just
you
got to have
it to the game's over.
you got to have endurance.
So I've played in a fair few of these things. I love it, and I just don't think I can play until you're going to put in that time and effort, and which we have done together.
Yeah.
A fair few times now.
For sure.
You just can't roll in and just go, I'm going to play this fella for this just for sake of it.
No, because
if you want to do it like a sportsman, you play it and you
turn up, you rock up, you prepare. Yeah, I get it.
You get beat, and you take it like a sportsman as well, and that's the way I think I'm a good winner. I'm a very good loser.
You have to be.
So that's the only way it's going to be.
Nice shot, Ish.
That's a great shot. Is that Charlie on?
Nice.
Two reds?
I don't think so, but he's going to have to.
I think it's on to knock the yellow in. Maybe it's not.
No, he's just going to have to get around the angles with this red.
This is. You're going to take the top red and you're going to go around off 3 rails and end up on one of them.
No, you've got to end up on the one in the middle, back in here, then to get the flick on the other side.
Jesus. Here we go. This could be the shot. Here he is.
Straightened up on him. Ooh. It's straightened up on him.
That's all it can take, is just that one. And it's hard on these tables. I think these are new felt tables, Reed, in the last month, yeah?
Thank you. Yeah, wait a sec. Thanks, Al, for tonight. Thank you. Thank you very much.
I'm going now.
Thank you.
I still think you've got to hit the 2 reds to make damage on that yellow to tie it up or knock the yellow in.
What I'm doing is here, I'm screwing off here if it's not on.
Knock this yellow in near the black?
Or I'm going to play this one, I'm going to turn it over. I actually might be able to pot 2 in the one go here. 2 in the one go.
Oh, like similar to that,
but still that's not a bad shot.
It's a
pretty
good shot if the yellow doesn't go. The one that's on the rail.
No, well it doesn't go, but the thing is, Jeff,
I think he can put it under the red. It goes under the red. Does it go under the red?
And then he could just tap a snooker here, I'd say.
Oh yeah.
Tough shot.
Ripper. Played it perfect. That's a perfect shot. That's a.
Yeah, but it's definitely not a match. It's not a frame-winning
it's not,
shot, guaranteed.
There's not in this kind of rules. I don't think there's a frame-winning shot in these rules sometimes.
This one here, if he gets out of the snooker, which I feel he will, you can just bend that around. You can bend
That's
that
hard.
around. No, let me see.
Where are you going to put the other reds? The 2 reds are hard.
Yeah, well, I'm hopefully coming back and kissing them too.
What are we?
Yeah, you can bend around it. That's all. You can bend around it.
It is. He's gonna. That's not bad. That's a shot that Reed would teach me to play.
I'd bend around it.
Let him have a shot. Let him have a crack at it, and see how good he is on the bad yellow. If he gets it, he gets it. If he doesn't, Jeff's got a chance.
Yeah, well, a shot here is to roll this. Actually, take this yellow in the corner, flick the black out, not too far, but on, and you leave yourself a straight double. You just take this in and you flick up the back of the black and you leave yourself fat on the double.
It is fat double. If you can land that one where that black is, it's a fat double.
That's what I mean.
It's a Kilcoy Ringo bang.
No,
double.
but it's
in.
quite natural to do that shot. It's quite natural.
It is a straight double.
Yeah.
If you can land it. Is he taking it long?
That's okay. That's okay.
I just don't know what happened. But
It's just a good call. You know, he said ball in hand, and you know,
I think it's still 2 very hard reds because Ish's got ball in hand. But
okay,
where
for
do you
me,
put them 2 reds?
Yeah, for me, I'm just putting the red.
Goes.
No. The red will go in the middle. The red the closest to us will go into this middle, and then you play the cannon. Black goes inside.
Ish hasn't looked at it.
I'll
yet.
even have a look.
It doesn't look. He hasn't even had a look at it. I don't think it does.
All day long. I've just gone and had a look.
He hasn't even looked at it.
Yeah, but that's the shot, okay? Because I've gone and had a look
So
at
he's going to
goes.
play the turnover and leave the white behind the black.
Which is okay, but the out's there for him.
Yep.
See now he's looked.
Aha, there it is. But early,
Yeah.
I thought he hadn't even looked.
No, but that's okay, and he's looked.
So he's going to play this, Charlie. Where do you put the black same pocket that his reds are going?
Okay, and I'm okay for him to play it like that as well, right? But I play this red back in the same pocket.
Not the middle.
No, same pocket.
Now you flick around and you're playing that red under the yellow.
Yeah,
It goes under the yellow.
Yeah, of course.
And it's,
No, you're just this is natural.
Yeah, that black goes under the yellow.
Yeah, of course it does.
And he's just got enough on it.
Just enough.
That's all you need. You just need a shot of it. And there it is.
Okay, 6-5.
We've got a game on our hands.
Okay, so he's just going to have a look at this. I think he just wanted to.
Can you do this in a game? If you were at Nationals, can you do this, Reed?
What's that?
Just go and grab a ball and do that.
No, but it doesn't matter.
I know that. But
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter in my cards.
No, I
Okay.
understand that. Neither. It's not a thing, but I just don't know if.
No.
You miss pot.
Yeah,
Do you
I
do that?
know.
Would you? You'd love to do it.
Look, would I do it? Maybe not, but that's okay.
No.
It doesn't matter.
Like this, so then you have to hit those 2, and I missed everything.
Come on, mate. It's all good.
Game on.
That's it. That's really game on. You know, I love to see Reed. You look over them back tables and Reese and Daly's over there having a warm up. And
Did you hear that Reese beat VJ tonight a couple of times?
Mate, I heard it, and with a little bit of start and then a little bit of a flogging, but I still, Reese come over to me and he goes, Shan, you want to have a game? I said, Reese, you want to have a game? So, what do you give me, 7 start, race 7 or what? He goes, no, I'll give you a 3-star race to 8. And I said, I'll just have another drink and sit here, mate, like I am. He goes, and then he come over again and give me one more extra. I said, Reese, are you serious? Anyway, but what I love to see over there, mate, we just had, what's his name from Victoria? Steve, is it Miss Scalath? What's his name? Look.
Peter Mulipola.
Peter. He's just finished a money match.
He's playing him again.
Him, Reese, and Semi's just gone out for a
They
cig.
love it.
And there's 3 pool players there now, 10, 11 o'clock at night. They're just having a game of pool now for a bit of fun.
And they love it.
Yeah, it doesn't matter if you have a game for 1,000, whatever. They're over there having a game, 3-way game together.
No,
That's good.
they're
probably over there playing with 50. I should probably go over and test myself, but
No, that's
I'm
okay.
just not at that standard. But you like to see that, don't you?
Yeah, look, they're having a game because they're lagging.
Well, here we go. They're on. Reese and they're on. There could be another money match there next time.
Good players. Good players.
Mate, I said to you tonight, I thought that the Kiwi fella there was
Going to be a bit
going
strong.
to give Semi a really good
Semi's
run.
class. Semi's
And
class. isn't he?
Semi is very class. Very class. And now the Green Machine's walked in and goes, I'm in this. The old Victorians are shaking hands. Here we go. I know the Green Machine's looking for one. He's talked about it tonight. Wanted one, but just wanted that preparation for a good one. He's ready.
Nice queuing by Ish. Ish is starting to flow a bit better.
6'5", you have to.
You have to. It's, races to 11s, mate. We've sort of made all our races these days, Shan,
They have to be.
to 11s. And unless you're a main event.
Exactly right. A time frame, I've
playing
played it all, 10, 11 and 1. I've played it all in time, bar the main events, not that main, but...
I'm playing a race to 11 as well.
Oh, yeah.
And,
Well,
you know what I mean? So
you
it's
might
just,
be getting on a bit now, Reed, you know?
that's right.
But,
It's just how it
but
is.
mate, what a cracker of a main. Jesus.
Yeah, woo.
DJ, Alex.
And who wins? Who wins for you? Have you got a winner?
It's got to be... It's who's rocking up on the day, and it's going to be a couple of frames, mate. It's not be... It could be neck and neck. I still remember that night. I rocked up, I think I was in a comp in Kilcoy, and I rocked up. You and Shannon Purcell were 14 all, and I rocked up. And then next minute she was 20 all, and it was just a banger for the last one. Anything can happen in them kind of matches in the main events, mate. When you've got 2 elite players playing against each other, and you've got 2 blokes that can pot out from anywhere, and 2 blokes that can play a safety game, it's the way that the balls are going to rock and roll really from a game and a break on these tables. What do you do? Who do you call, Reed? Who can you call?
What are they saying? Anyone know who is with Reedy and commentary? Yes, it's Shannon Irwin.
That's Miller saying.
David, well done, Sam.
Who do you pick, Reed, out of the VJ, Alex?
I've called a Alex Kingsbury win, 21-16.
Is this a replay match?
No, never played before.
Who's VJ playing the last one?
VJ played.
I thought it was Alex.
No, I think he played. He might have played.
I thought it was Alex and Alex.
I think he played a bloke called Dempsey. He played Dempsey, I think. Yeah, Sean Dempsey.
Yeah, that's right.
And before that, he played the other Dempsey, Glenn Dempsey. Do you remember that one?
Yeah.
The Irish fella. You know?
I remember that. Yes, I remember that one.
Yeah.
Mate, it'd be a neck and neck match. 2 elite players.
Oh, anyone can win, for sure.
Anyone.
But I'm just tipping Alex for this one.
Does it go off which breaks better? Who's going to run out racks in that kind of frame?
If someone breaks poor and someone breaks good, the bloke's good and they're close in ability is the one that's going to win the match.
Well, I reckon 21.
21. Are you going to be down here for it, Chen?
We'll be here. Mate, I think there'll be a fair crowd here tomorrow night. Like, you got 2 Gold Coast boys, you're on the Gold Coast. There was a fair few tonight from not on the Gold Coast. I think you're going to have a good crowd here tomorrow night.
Isha's got Isha's on the Yellow. He's going to play a plant.
Great shot. Oh, ripper. Drop him back to the middle.
You can't play a plant better than that.
Is it drop in? Can you hold for the black?
Of course you can.
6-all.
6-all, my friend.
You can hold for that easy, can't he? Great shot. You're on green machine. You want a bit of a... Reed, I'm going to just sub out for the green machine. I just need to go for a little wee and a smoke, mate. So, can I sub out for the green?
Yeah, sub him out.
Green, you're in, mate. Yeah, come over, mate. That's what you get. Thank goodness.
Just whack it here. No, just whack it here in the pocket. There you go. I welcome Michael Green into the commentary. How are you, bud?
Good, mate. How you been?
Yeah, really good. Some nice pool tonight.
Some nice pool, some interesting pool.
Have you seen a bit?
Seen a little bit, yeah. Seen a couple of matches early.
A
lot of nerves.
Is he a Kiwi or is he Samoan? I think he might be.
I didn't get that far, but he's a lovely guy though.
Lovely fella. He's Steve Tran coaches him.
Yes, Tranny. Love Tranny. Played with Tranny for years. We've played tournaments together. We've played against each other. Lovely guy, Tranny.
Great guy.
Yeah, love him. Windros calls him a jerk. You know, we all think Windros is a jerk. So.
Did you know Windros back in Melbourne days?
No, I did not. No,
okay.
No, I only met Windros up here. He's a handsome-looking guy, possibly gay. Well, we don't know yet.
We don't know this guy.
Confirm. Excuse me. Lovely guy too, Windros. He's doing all the computer work now. I'm looking directly into his eyes, and he doesn't like it.
6-all Greenie here.
Yes.
Predictions from here.
Look,
it was 6-3 to Geoff Gannon.
Look, I've seen a lot of the
swings.
Swings. I've seen him. I play a lot of matches, and he's fairly solid. I'll back him, even though it's a tight match. I'll back him. He's got a lot of experience in these games and money matches. And when it comes to pressure and these things,
you don't think Ish has got?
Oh no. Ish is the one I meant. Excuse me.
Oh, you feel Ish, okay.
I've watched a lot of Ish.
Oh, okay.
I haven't seen a lot of the other fella.
Okay, Geoff Gannon. He's from Victoria as well.
Is he?
Yes.
Well, I've never seen Geoff, to be honest.
Okay. He's an old school player.
Old school. I love the old school players.
Old school, the get you two.
Yep.
Tie
him up.
Get a pocket.
Tie him up when you're ready to go.
The Terry Bond style.
Yeah, I like that style. I was brought up on that style.
Did you get to meet Terry Bond?
No, I didn't. No, but I don't mind that.
But he could play, mate. JR was a good tactician.
Yeah, I played a lot of pool with JR. I love JR. I had a lot of beers with JR. Well, I think we did more drinking than pool playing, to be honest.
Jimmy Reen's another good tactician.
Yeah, I love it. You know Reed. You know I love the tactical game.
Yeah, but Jimmy Reen goes good? Did you see?
Reenie, yeah, Jimmy Reed, yeah.
Good with the tactics?
Yeah, we used to play every Thursday night in Dandenong, me and Jimmy, usually against each other. So, but yeah, Jimmy's a lovely guy too.
Jamie Stevens, lovely tactician.
Yep, Jamie. Jamie was a gun, big time gun. Along with the Scaries and the Robbos and the Brett Kings.
Yep.
Sean Partridges.
Yeah, good player.
Yeah. We all played together. We trained together. We drank together. We played for money together.
Did you ever play Timmy Shelton?
Yes.
Isn't he a lovely player?
He is. Yep. Vic, the thing with Vic is everyone's good. There ain't no weak links, you know. It's everybody's good. So if you're not firing, you're getting done.
You're getting hammered.
Yeah, everyone's good, which is the best part of training with the Vic boys. It tunes you in.
Your brother's doing well, mate. I think he's called me out actually.
Wouldn't surprise me, Jackie boy.
I think he's called me out.
Yeah. You know you love playing Jack. He's given you a touch up twice now.
Yeah, in one famous. but yeah, no, he's quality, and you know, if he calls me out, well, I probably have to do it, don't I?
Well,
you have to get it on.
You got to. You're a great player, Reed. You've played for years. You're an experienced.
You've got to do it. You've got to take the young guys on.
Oh, they're up and comers, and they want to test their mettle.
And you know, I might not be favourite, but you've got to take it on.
Oh, mate, it's either way, it'll be exciting.
That's what it's about, mate.
Yeah.
You can't be frightened of the loss.
No. We all have to take on matches that we could potentially lose, and we all think we can beat everyone. And I wish you both the best. It'll be exciting to watch. Jack's an up and comer, and he's put a lot of time in, and you're an experienced campaigner, so should be good.
Look, I know. I think he said, "Hey, Reedy," because he was trying to get a bit of an easier mark for his first match.
Yep.
Someone like for instance, let's just say someone like a Rhys Daly.
Yeah.
For his first one, just to have a crack.
Yep.
And I think maybe he thinks he's had enough experience in Victoria now. He's happy to have a role.
I'm happy for him to go big immediately against someone like yourself, because I know personally he's put a lot of time in, and
he's got enough experience to do it.
Yeah, it'd be good for him.
And can win.
Yeah, win, loss or draw, it'd be good for him.
No, but he can win.
Of course.
So and that's the thing.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. No, I like it. You've got to do this. You can't stay stagnant and sit around and bum fluff around forever. You've got to have a go.
Okay. Ooh, I tell
In
you
saying that, I tried to find a match against a bloke in a wheelchair this weekend, and you didn't have nothing for me. So
I tried hard.
So I opted out.
And that's okay. You're allowed to run scared as well. When you've had enough losses in this game, you're allowed to run scared.
You know, I just want a couple of easy bucks, you know. I've got to pay the rent.
I'm playing a nice player this weekend, actually. I'm playing a bloke called Curtis Fisher.
Yes, I've heard. Fisher.
Yeah, he beat Greg Siegel.
Yeah, that's not a bad win. I beat Greg Siegel at Rob Pemming's place, just mucking around. But he's a great player, Siegel. I like the guy. He's a nice guy too.
The Pommy fella, so you know who he is?
Yes, I've met him before. We had a couple of practice games together.
This Curtis Fisher's also knocked off Rhys Daly.
Wow. So he's got a rep.
And Rhys Daly tonight knocked off VJ twice.
Jesus Christ.
But there was a start in the first one.
Yep.
3 start to 8. It's a big start.
That is a big start to 8.
8-7 Rhys.
Okay.
And Rhys says you can double up if you want to. And VJ didn't want to.
Really?
But Rhys said, all right, knock the start down. And VJ says, what start? And Rhys says, we can just do 1 start. So it ended up being 1 start to 8, and Rhys won 8-3.
Wow, 8-3.
No, but...
So I didn't see that match.
That
Did you watch it?
Just here.
Okay.
It was just
so
here.
No one's seen it.
It was behind us while this was going on.
While this was going, yeah.
So there wasn't a lot of viewers. I don't know what we were watching here. We're talking about other things. We're just seeing for fouls. I'll just better have a look.
See.
There's no audible countdown, so he doesn't know what.
No, that was fine. That was right on 0, then it reset. Yeah.
Can I have a... Oh, you're working it out.
Bear with us, folks. We're just
Yeah, I know, but
we're just
my
seeing if it's a foul.
Is that it wasn't. There's no audible notification.
I'm just letting the big boys sort it out.
Yeah.
Huh?
You shouldn't have to rely on an audible, should you? If it's got the top there. No, keep that on. Don't keep taking it on and off.
Let me just have a little look out here for a second.
Reed's gone in. The microphone's come off. It's just me out here. We've got some sort of dilemma. Can't work out whether it's a foul or not. I know. Anyone watching pool at this hour should be in bed. Should be in bed. You got, you know.
That's not foul. There was no countdown. There was no audible notification.
Okay, so Jay's made a call here. That there was no foul.
No foul. Carry on.
No foul. Well, technical.
Would you like a soda water like Milos would?
No foul.
Oh, okay. Sure. That's right. Mount Franklin.
I'll have a Mount Frankston with 4 X's on the end of them. Thanks. Thank you. Nah, yeah, so no foul. Carry on.
Okay, so great decision. Hello everyone. Hello Mr. Morocco. Dave Morocco, one of my favourites. I haven't seen him in a while.
Morocco. I haven't seen Morocco for probably 3 years since the first time I met him. He's a lovely guy.
Lovely fella from, I think, I'm not sure if he's on the island at the moment.
First time I met Dave, we were playing the tournament together here, and he ended up winning Player of the Carnival.
Unbelievable player.
Yeah, beautiful player.
Yeah, he said correct decision, and I'm glad I wasn't part of the decision.
Me too. Morocco, we can't see or hear, or we're just a couple of potatoes commentating.
We really are.
Yeah.
But Jay made a decision, and I'll take a bit of credit for it.
Yeah, why not?
You know?
I'll just sit here and just keep my mouth shut.
Yeah. Mike's not on? Okay, Mike wasn't on, so...
I'm talking to myself, essentially.
I said all that for nothing.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry, Dave, I'm having a conversation with myself as usual.
Sorry, Dave. I was rapping you, saying what a wonderful bloke you are.
That's a lie. It was only me, Dave. Reed wasn't even here.
But yeah, correct decision, Dave. We've got that right. It's important we get these decisions right when they're playing for a couple of $1,000. Dave, we heard you both. What are we on, mate? We're on the
on
red.
the yellows.
I think you might be on red, to be honest.
Okay.
So you've just got to fucking. You got to. Yeah. I don't usually swear, but you've got to go up and down and try and. You've got to freak it, haven't you?
You have to. You've got no other choice.
You've just got to hit it, and if you hit it right, you'll actually get on the black. Great effort.
I can't believe he's gone for the snooker there. That's not a bad effort.
Not many people beat you from here, Mickey.
Well, you just got to get the first one in, and then everything else is easy. So you just got to make sure with the first one here, and then if you do happen to get into strife, you've got so many balls on the table you can hide.
Look. You might call me a bit crazy here, but I'm probably nicking off this one that's on the rail, getting it into play and coming down and trying to land down this end because there's no double.
Yeah.
Silly shot or not bad?
Depends. I don't mind that.
Okay, but I feel I can control this one that's on the rail, that's in trouble, and then judge it coming off the top rail and coming down. He's got nothing.
Yeah, no, that's fine. I don't mind that at all.
And I bring it into play.
I would have attacked then, and if I got myself out of position, I would have hit.
Yeah.
You're running the show.
Yeah. That's fair.
If you're good enough, you finish. If you get yourself in a bit of strife, it can hide.
Oh, it's come off the cushion and no thingy.
Especially when he's only got one ball
Mate,
left.
I'm not sure there, but from here, that looked a foul. But we'd have to have a look. Yeah, we'd have to have a look.
Fair.
No, it's the next one.
Oh.
That was as fair as rippers. Oh, that's one where they both hit together. You watch this. This will be a fair shot. Yeah, you watch this. These are these ones, Jay, where they go like this together. They get the double kiss, and
Yeah.
they look like fouls.
Yeah, one hits a rail, the other one hits a rail.
Watch this.
Cueing action.
If he hits them then that slow, it's going to be a time foul.
No, you'll see that it'll hit the rail first, but then it'll go.
The wide will hit again.
Oh, wait up.
No, it is a foul.
Fair shot. Fair shot. Fair shot.
Thanks, David.
Okay, this is where we chip off, or are you still having a go here? I'm chipping.
What's he on the Reds?
I'm going on the yellow, so I'm chipping the baddie, putting it up here on the back kicker.
Of course you're having a go here.
Oh, you having a go?
Absolutely.
Yeah, you can. Go for the longie. Go for the longie.
Especially when he's got a red sitting behind a black.
No, I'm going up the
you're
top.
having a go.
I'm going up the top. See, that's not bad as well, but I'd probably have a go. Yeah.
Well, I think he was.
Yeah. What have we got there?
Marty D. Hey Eddie, how's it going? Good to watch and listen. Is the min buying 500 for a match?
Marty, it all depends. We like to say it's 1,000 a match, okay? Depending on how late you get into the match, it's usually 1,000 each a player. But if you're a late starter, and because we've had matches that we can't get or we're struggling to get matches, you can play for 500 each. We charge 75, Marty, for a green fee, which is, I don't know, we think reasonable. To get the experience costs you 75 bucks.
Yep. Training camp. So Ismish has just pushed that red over near the yellow. Maybe cause a bit of chaos on a finish. I don't think it'll worry him too much, to be honest, but it's the best he could do.
Couple of grinders, these two, Mickey.
Well, with a bit of experience, you'd know how to hit one in and break the other one out, just to bring it out in the middle of the table.
Maybe out. Maybe out. Out Talbot. He's a pretty good ref, I think.
He's still in control here. It's not ideal, but excuse me. Who? I'll play him. Like a fiddle. That's not a bad shot.
Well,
it depends. I can't see it from here. Can he get the red underneath? Or
Yeah,
is
we
it...
can turn it over, but it's not doing anything in these rules.
Nah,
in the old rules, it was probably not too bad, you know.
I don't think he can cover that enough, even if he pots yellow with the red. I think
he's gonna flick it in the bum.
Yeah. Good luck tonight.
See you, buddy.
You probably almost. You might be almost better just having a dip at this off the rail, kicking it up the arse.
I'm going up the arse of it, mate.
Yeah.
See you, bud. See ya.
See you, brother.
We'll have a mystery match one day.
Yeah, no worries, man.
$20.
20 bucks.
See, this is an interesting one because I think that yellow might go. I think the red's out far enough to. If you roll this one into the middle, the game's yours. You sort of can go inside that red off the cushion, maybe pot it, screw off it, all sorts of things.
Wish I
Tell them I call them last games.
Hey, no, just rolling this one in the middle.
I see what you're saying, but I wish I could see whether that yellow actually does go past that red. Is there enough room there?
Sorry, Dom. Sorry about that. Yeah, no, it might not have gone. Would have squeezed it safe, but
It doesn't go?
Doesn't go, but maybe this was the shot.
It probably was a good shot then by... well, it was a good shot then by...
No, I actually don't think it's a good shot because he's got a big margin for error now to hit this red.
Okay.
And then he sort of leaves him a black, then a cut in the black, doesn't it? If he gets it. He's just got to go across here. What's happening here?
I don't know.
What is happening here?
I don't think you can hit it from there.
What?
Even off 3 rails, you can't hit it from there. He did hit it from there. Well, I just shut my big mouth.
No, but I just thought the easier one was to maybe jack up if you had to put a bit of side on it and come across. But anyway.
I would have thought. Yeah, but these players know more than us, Reed.
How'd you go against Pete?
Oh, yeah, 1 $5.
$50. Yeah, Racy.
You're going back to reading,
But he just puts the red here with the L and screws back the snookers him on the black, and he's got the frame. Perfect. So we
on.
Is he on the red? I mean on the black or not? Has he left him on?
I would have thought so. I don't reckon. I reckon well, maybe he can't. Maybe he can't.
No, he's not.
Let's
he
have a look
wouldn't
at
be standing in here otherwise.
No. Let's have a look.
He's got it covered.
He's covered.
Yeah.
But I don't know what he's looking at here. He needs to flick it up the... Yeah, okay.
He's going to try and kick this in the centre bag, is he?
Well, sometimes it's good to have a whirl. But I think when you hit them
It
hard...
rolled out.
I think when you... listen. Would you see a Robbo or Scary hit it that hard? Or would you see them try and glide it up to the pocket?
To kick one up the bum into a pocket?
Yeah, hitting it at that pace,
I can't answer whether they'd hit that hard or soft. Especially on these tables. These tables, you can't hit balls hard in the pockets.
No.
They don't stay in the pockets. On the old tables, maybe?
We've got a little bit of length in between shots here. We've got a bit of a tricky one here. This is a Mick Green double back up to the black pocket. Playing safety.
He's trying to snatch defeat from the
mate,
jaws of victory.
I know what you do on this one. You don't go for the pot, mate. You double this up to the black pocket.
Nonsense.
I've seen you do it.
Nonsense. You just cut it in.
Bottom left.
Of course.
3 cushions.
Of course.
That's a smarter shot. I'm not very smart.
That was a green shot. It was a definite green shot. Greenie, it was a green shot.
I would have potted it.
You back on the drinks, Reese?
Just a couple. I don't drink much.
Okay. I've got a match for you. Next card. Mick Green's called you out. He's just here. He's called you out. But
No, he hasn't.
But I don't know. Yeah, he'd like to play you.
Oh, thank you.
He's going to practice.
Reed tries to get me to play everyone.
He's only looking for people in wheelchairs, you reckon?
Yeah, either one leg, one eye,
I'm pretty close. I've got a bad back.
one chair.
I might be on a wheelchair until the next match comes up.
Brett Reed. You know, someone along those lines.
There is a wheelchair guy, but he's a very good player.
No, I seen him play. He was too good. I don't want to play him. No, I've watched him.
I think he comes second in the world once.
Yeah, I'm not playing him. No. Take his wheelchair and roll away from me. Thank you.
Yeah, 7-6, he's taken the lead for the first time. But anyway, we've got to be careful not to be too loud, boys, because we are getting a little bit loud and we're commentating, and we just don't want to upset the players, that's all. I know. So what have we got? Seven's. Ishii now's won 4 straight. It's definitely not panic stations for anyone at this situation at 7-6.
Even Stevens. I think both these boys can. It's just whoever keeps their head at this stage.
What time is it? It's close to 12, is it? It was always going to go long this game. They're both.
Yeah.
Both. No, they.
Whoever's up by midnight wins.
Yeah, we don't do them.
I think they're very similar in
the
game
grind,
wise.
in the grind department.
No, it's the one who makes the least mistakes from here on in, I think.
We've had an in-off on the break, and they do sit nice, Mickey. Jack Green had knocked these in like having a piss.
Yep, I do like the yellows. They're sitting up there like,
Jack gets them.
me.
Jack gets them better than you ever got them.
I'm not going to argue with that. I'm
You're the third best in the family.
Yep, I was the best, and then the boys have taken over, which I'm proud of, and I'm happy to say that.
His younger brother. His younger brother's a gun.
Yep. I taught him, so I can hand over the baton. I'm happy with that. That's good because I can retire.
I think Toby's the pick of the juniors for me.
Yeah.
And then maybe Dempsey.
Yep, Dempsey's good.
And then it'd be right up there with your boy.
Well, he ain't much of a junior anymore. What's Jack, 22, 23?
Is he?
Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm talking about that kind of age, the 1920s.
Yeah.
I call them juniors, you call them juniors.
Yeah, well, I guess I do. I'm getting old myself.
But would you disagree with that, agree with that? Sort of Dempsey, touch better?
No, I'm right with you. I agree.
And that Toby's something else.
Yeah. The beauty of it is they've got so many years ahead of them.
Yeah, that's right.
Anything
can happen.
Yeah. Wait until you're 40 and you're sick of pool and there's someone change the rules on you and then the table's on you and you got to play a whole new damn set of rules in a new game.
Oh, imagine what the rules are going to be like in 30 years. Mate, it won't be a 15-ball game in 30 years. It'll only be 3 balls.
I played the same game forever and a day and then they change everything. I was like, here we go.
Mate, there'll be only 1 ball in 40 years.
Yeah.
You just have to...
It'll be virtual. You'll be playing with your mind.
Yeah.
AI.
Yeah.
Yeah, but there'll be no 15 balls. That's just too boring.
Yeah. They'll probably be smaller tables.
Yeah. There'll be...
Everyone could pot them.
Reedy table speed.
Oh, incredible.
Lightning fast.
Yeah, it'd be interesting what's the pool, what it's going to be like in 30, 40 years once we're gone.
I'm just going to buy a 7B3, sit it in my house, and I'm going to quit this game and I'm just going to sit down and play pool by myself. That's...
Yeah.
You can have these small tables, they're not for me.
Yeah, fair enough.
I like the Aussie standard as well.
There you go.
It's a 7-foot pool table with a green cloth it's a piece of art. It's like having a piano in your house.
Yeah.
Traditional.
These things are like having a piece of garbage in your house.
It's not just a table to play on, but it's also just a beautiful piece of furniture.
Exactly. It's an art piece.
Oh, he's opened it up and got a result and all sorts.
But this looks like a toy compared to a beautiful turn.
Looks like a piece of balsa wood.
You know, you shine up with a wood varnish.
I hear Dave Morocco's selling his table.
He sold it.
He sold it?
He sold it like 6 times. He sold it 5 times to scammers. I think the 6th time he actually sold it to rulers.
Okay, yeah. I think what's he after, a new Racing, is he?
No, he's already got one. Just a pub style table.
Okay, so he's not going to go for the 6-footers anymore.
I don't think so.
Fair enough.
I don't know.
Yeah, okay, nice. Well, I
That's
tell you
not a
what.
bad shot by Geoff.
I tell
Because
you
if he
what.
runs this one up the run, and
As long as this one don't go, this yellow down here, and I don't think it does. Look at that, no. He's got to run that up the rail, and if you get it, you're probably out.
I am looking for a table myself.
where's he down here?
I do, but I'm only an 8-footer.
Nah, I need 6 foot or 7 foot. One of these actually.
He's opted
Not
to
that I
leave
like
that
them as much, but
one there and cover the black.
it's where all the money matches are played on. So.
Yeah, I actually didn't like it, Mick. I wanted him to get rid of his.
You've got to take that immediately.
I think you've got to. You have to get that bad red out.
Well, he's got that top bag covered.
Yeah, you have to get the red out.
Immediately have to take that red. You leave it there. Now you got to deal with it later.
You do.
Yellow's on.
No, yellow's not on. Look. No, I don't think it does.
No, but what you've done now is if Ishmi can make this double,
All
he
of a
can
sudden,
ultimately
he can
knock
run the
that
rack.
red out of the way, roll the other yellow in. He's on the black.
He's got a free hit. He does have.
What he's going to have to do next is going to have to cover that back with that pocket.
Okay. So wait up.
He's played that terrible.
Okay. See. I'm going to. I am going to.
I'd be playing off that top ball on the far left, the top rail, suck it back into the red, knock that in, and you could potentially bust them two out down the bottom.
You might be able to.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, you can. Okay, so he's gone for a little bit of a container, and that's sort of
Creating
it's
a
not too
mess.
bad.
Creating
Yeah,
a mess.
creating
What I
a
would
mess.
have done is hold the red and then got to this red, cover the pocket a little bit, not enough to do a squish on the black, but to kill the black.
He's going to hit this yellow down towards the red and give some more traffic. A bit more traffic, and I think all Geoff has to do while he's got these is get these two reds out, and you're in the game. You're in the hunt.
But then what happens when the other guy spots the red with the
With
yellow?
yeah, okay. So for me, I tell you what I'm doing. I'm hitting the red onto the other red and coming up and cannoning the other one in the top. I'm trying to do this. Yeah.
That's a good shot.
I was
right
I was trying to do that. Okay, no, but you see, we talk about how that being a good shot when it's not a good shot because all of a sudden he makes a long ball, plays the other yellow onto the red,
it's not
turns
that
it
good
over,
anymore.
and then you're in trouble. No, but you snooker him in the same shot. That's the key. The key is, but obviously it's a hard shot because he's Chinese snookered here.
You go yellow onto yellow?
Yeah, I think you've got to go yellow onto yellow. Yellow onto yellow.
Just want to make sure.
Well, I tell you what.
He's just going to take this bottom pocket
This,
by the looks
yeah,
of it.
which is no good because if he gets
It's
out
no
of
good in
if
this game.
Well, yeah, you can't really get the snooker here after you've played this one. See this. If he was directly behind this yellow, it might be good because then he could take the other yellow onto the red, and maybe sit behind the black. But no, this is not going to be enough. This to turn it over here is not going to be enough. It won't be enough. Okay, because now he gets turned over down here.
Very easy.
Yeah, he just gets turned over down here. He just takes the. Well, he can do it a couple of ways. You can play this up the top here to get onto your rail ball. You can take the rail ball with confidence, get back on this ball, turn it over.
Just taking away out of the pocket, make sure.
I don't know about you, but geez, I hate these rules.
Fair enough.
I like it.
Pot your ball, pot my ball.
Okay,
pot
so he's
everyone's
gone
ball.
here. He's gone here. You know what? I think he's okay. He's okay. But he's okay. He can turn it over. He can turn it over, but he's going to leave an angle, right? Yeah, this is not wonderful, guys.
Almost tempted to get that red inside the yellow.
He might have enough. He might have enough for him to smash that in behind that, suck back to the white back to the rail.
He might be able to, like you said,
Yeah.
and he probably could. He probably could, like what you said, and it squeezes.
Yeah. He's played it soft.
Yeah. Okay. Well, for me, that's a bit of a. I tell you, he's got to be careful here, Ish, because of what happens after you play this shot. That's all. No, because if you hit this yellow, then remember he's got such an easy turn over to you, the red onto the yellow. So.
It won't be if you just hit this yellow smack in the middle.
Oh yeah, in the middle it's okay. If
The
you,
other red.
yeah, but then he.
Almost potentially sneak on both reds.
Yeah, but then he just comes across the table and then hits the red onto the yellow, and then you're gone. So. If you're Ish, you almost take a double. You almost take a double.
As long as it goes underneath the red, it's fine.
You take a double like that. Oh, Jesus!
Well, now
And
you've
I
got to
think-
take
I think-
a
I
face
think-
cut,
I
and then a
think
face cut, and then you're fine.
No. But if he sort of,
Thanks, Lee.
if he plays it a little softer,
Well, you just got to face this, cut this one, come back down the bottom rail, and then double the black.
How many scammers he sold for 2 birds?
Oh, just heaps of scammers out there, isn't there?
Is he going to take this bottom bag? That's awesome. What a shot.
I didn't see what shot.
What
I
a
need to.
shot.
I need to see that. Great shot. I just have to say.
What an awesome
Here,
shot.
watch this, guys. I missed this shot because I haven't seen it. What's happened
That's
here?
a beautiful shot. Definitely didn't see that one coming.
Holy shit! If you
Deserve
Wow.
that. Deserve that. Good finish, Ish. Nice finish.
that
If he
Yeah.
meant that he's some sort of wizard.
if
He-
do you know we've
I
learned.
have to ask him.
No. But if you've meant that shot, it's a great shot to know, to be able to. No. But he's just shown us that you can hit a ball into here that's down a rail.
Knock the opponent's ball in
and then come across
put yours
and come across
and land flat on the
and that's on. We
black
would
for the double.
never think of that, right?
That's some Victorian stuff right there. That's Victorian pool.
No, but being able to
How
hit into
dare
here
he do that?
to come across here with the other ball is a shot that we've just learned. Yes or no?
Yeah,
That
I definitely didn't see that. I definitely did not see that.
Because he was trying to pop the red. He would have known
that it was going to
it was
come off.
going to come close.
Yeah, huge. 8-6.
I think he definitely.
He's got too much technology.
Hey, watch this shot. Yeah, just rewind it. You seen it? Yeah, it was nice. Okay, Geoff needs to consolidate, mate. I think he's a tiny bit agitated, Mick. Tiny bit.
Yeah, I can see a little bit of that.
What do you say when people are a bit agitated?
You just got to do the full lap of the table. Take a breath. Don't rush.
Positivity, exhale.
Yeah, you need to do the full lap. Sort of just cool yourself off.
Just remind yourself.
Have 10 VBs. And
Yeah, Milos has just said something to you, mate.
What's Milos got for me?
That's why
International rules are better. See that shot, Greeny? Milos, you should be in bed. You have to get up and do nothing tomorrow, you lazy bastard. So, and don't talk about pool when you have got no idea what pool is. So, I love you, Milos.
Mick, would you have a game against Ish?
Of course.
Okay.
I like Ish's game.
Okay.
I think he's a good player.
Okay.
And he's very consistent, but
Are we possibly seeing you on the next card?
you'll see me on the next card.
Okay.
Watching these guys today,
Just give you a little bit of
it's inspired me to
get back
have
on
a
the
go.
get back on the horse.
Yeah.
Well, you might have a selection of Reece Daly next to us,
Yeah.
or Ishtiyaaq Noorah.
We'll see when the time comes.
That's right.
When is the time? Is it like about 3 months away?
Yeah, it's 3 months. Gives Mick Green plenty of time.
But it's no fair playing Reece because he can see 2 shots at the same time.
Only can see half of it.
It's a bit unfair. Okay, I can't even see 2 foot in front of me.
I can't even see inside.
See, he can't see out of one of the eyes, mate.
I can't even see outside.
Huh?
Well, we might have a match then, Reece.
Okay, both the one-eyed bandits played each other tonight. Reece and VJ.
Oh yes.
They both had a game. Incredible talent to be able to play as well as they do with only one eye.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
VJ's
The tables
only one
are,
eye. Yeah.
the tables are small, so you don't need any eyes.
VJ
play with your legs.
VJ can't see out of his eye at all. I don't think one of the eyes. Is it none? I think it's none.
Depends. I think it depends how many what he's on to at the time. He might not be able to see out the other one.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true. I don't have I got no excuse. I can see out of both eyes. So, what's yours excuse?
No, I'm just. I just can't play pool.
How do we get? How do we get beat by these one-eyed bandits? Freaks. Oh no. Oh, I
maybe
think he's run too far.
Maybe these 4 foot tables probably help.
Is he run too far there? I think he's run too far.
I can't see that far. I can't. Yes, he has run too far.
I know a couple of other guys overseas. I think my mate Michael Fortune, my coach, he plays with the one eye.
Yeah.
Why don't you just shut one eye?
Also, no.
You can be like us, just shut
Well, I usually play with 3 legs.
No,
so,
but Reece, there's also another one who was a very good player. Sonny Lister's another one that played with one eye.
Joe Davis had
one eye, Sonny Lister.
Joe
Yeah.
Davis.
Just the one eye, was he?
Yeah. Tried to masse around that. Unfortunately, it's swung past their black and gone in off.
Okay, very, very important frame, Mika. This one.
It's not a difficult out here. He can land on he can land on all these reds quite easily.
I would be a good pool player if I could use 2 eyes. I'm not in a good pool player category.
Ideally, you want to get down on this one on the rail first. Take your hardest one out first, and then you can just pick off the easy 3.
That's fine. I think he's hit that quite well. Oh, it's a touch hard, but you can still control this. I don't know whether you're still going this one. You don't have to. You can come back for it.
You still can pick it up. You still can come back for it.
But
ideally, you would have taken that one out.
I'm taking the one he's furthest away from.
Coming off the rail and back across?
Yeah. That's what I'm doing. I'm taking the one he's furthest away from, cutting it into the black pocket and coming over. Is anyone like that one?
I certainly wouldn't be playing this one now.
I'll take this one here.
I like this one
Top
here.
through.
I'm coming over
then
to
I'm
here.
hitting this one like that.
Okay. I'm just coming over, but let's just see how he plays it.
This is one.
Okay.
That's the shot.
That's fine.
I want to hit it a bit softer than that.
Mate, that's not bad. That's not.
I don't know why he's looking this way. That is not the shot.
You know what, guys? You know what? I'm probably sticking fats on this one just for the centre ball, leaving it where the red is, rolling the one in the middle, and okay.
I don't like this.
Okay.
I don't like this at all.
Yeah, but you can hit this with pace, right? It's just got to be accurate. Yeah, good shot. Good shot. No, I like it because he's got pot safety. Yeah, I know. He's got pot safety here into the black pocket. This is the best result for Geoff.
Yeah, you're right. This is good. Oh, no, that's not good. I didn't even need to hit it.
That's unfortunate for Geoff. He did have the out there. Even though he made it a bit difficult, but he still had it.
Just sort of for a little bit of body language at that one, Mickey.
Yeah, it's definitely frustration.
There's
I'd be
some
frustrated with that too.
I think you know what I'm doing. It's a bit funny, this one, but
he's definitely controlling the frame though.
This is a bit of a funny one, this one, but I think I am. Jesus. playing it with a heap of right hand side, Reese. Heap of right hand side. Flip. No.
He's got a result there.
A little bit of a result. What I was doing was I was playing a heap of right hand side to try and knock his ball in. Right. Coming off 2 rails to try and leave it in the jaws up here.
That's what I'm saying. The same thing I was thinking. Right hand side.
I'd face cut this red straight in the centre. White's back down for the other red. Bing, bang, boom.
Here we go.
Face go.
Facey.
That's a shot.
Okay.
I just played the safety.
Yeah, I don't like it.
That's not a safety.
I don't like it.
That's not a safety.
I don't like it. I don't like it.
I would have had a go with that.
Got to have a go there. I don't like it. Unless you were able to get a snooker, then it's different thing.
You had to play that twice or so.
Of course you can. Of course you can play a skill shot here, but it's extremely hard.
You're essentially handing over control over the frame now. He can put this in and kill the white.
Yeah, no, I am smacking this into the corner. No, I'm smacking this with top. I'm coming off 2 rails and I'm getting that's right up there. Good effort. Oh, that's a shame. That's a shame.
It's a funny finish to a frame.
Isn't it a cruel game sometimes?
Yes.
No, that's fine. No, just go like this.
Okay. Take over. I'm going to hand over to Jay Windross, guys. Greenie out. Love you all.
So, no worries. So,
see you, mate. Thanks for the commentary, mate. Okay.
I'm going to probably watch the rest of the match.
Okay. Nice frame.
we've gone from Timu to Maya.
Eight's Windy back in the Windy back in the commentary position.
Hang on, mate. You all right?
Mate, good match. We knew it was gonna go long.
Just going to count this down.
8-7. We knew it had Hill written on it. We thought.
So it started at
Yeah.
I actually think you made it. You actually said Hill.
Yeah, I did.
Okay, and I think I said. I actually think I stayed on the fence for that, or did I give someone? Well, no, I think I might have tipped Ishi 11-9. I think I did.
I'm not sure if you gave a.
No, I think I gave 11-9. Great match. Yeah, we just run out a bit of time here because of the late start. But this would still probably go to 12 anyway. Yeah. Mate, the worst one we've ever had was Macwin Fernandez and Shannon Purcell went to 4:15 in the morning. 4:15 Hill. Macwin won 21-20.
I remember watching that. It was an interesting match. I thought it was going to be like a big argument.
It was close. Okay.
8-7. Geoff to break. Good contact.
Okay,
makes
lovely,
a ball.
lovely
Just
break.
needs a good white. Got it. Two yellows, and he's got an open yellow. So I reckon yellows are the ones here. Yellow straight to
well,
the
the only reason they're the ones, Jay, is because you can't see a red.
Well, I'm looking at where there's three reds towards the top of the table, and they're all difficult.
Yeah, there's no reds here. This is yellow days. Bananas. Nice shot. Yeah. They're all here. Nice transitions. And they're all here.
One tough yellow. The one closest to the red, top rail. Just transitioning.
I'm going now. I'm going to get on it now.
Nope.
So I'd actually gone out of red first and bottom into it. Right now,
I'm doing what Geoff did, right? But I'm trying to come to about the balk line, but over near the balk line, even if I go on the rail there, I still got a shot at it.
Yeah.
Okay, what's he doing here? Okay, he's going for an extraction, ladies and gentlemen. Which is,
You don't need to.
I know you don't.
So that happens.
Okay, and that's
It's the nature of the beach.
that's not the greatest.
I think it passes, and you can possibly take pocket control and leave the cue ball amongst the rest.
Yeah. There's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, leave them in, squeeze them in,
Squeezies,
and we can see if it goes.
and it doesn't go. But we need to just get this. We need to do that shot, like you said. Get it in there. Not frozen. As long as he hits it, he needed to hit it. Just get it. Well, actually, to be honest, in these rules, it's probably a better shot to not be close to the pocket. Yeah, good shot.
A couple of inches off the rail would have been nice, but it's all right.
Okay. All right.
Hey.
All right. Well, Reese, I'm playing the snooker here. I'm playing the double kiss off the ball that he's closest to, and then try and come off the back rail and go and wedge in between. I'm playing the double kiss off the one I'm closest to. You got it?
That's very
It's,
shot, but it's a good one.
well, it's very
So
hard.
double kissing.
Double kissing and trying to.
Try not to double hit, double kiss, and then bouncing it back that way.
That's right. That's right.
While we're sort of watching this game, this frame sort of
Yeah.
puzzle its way out. What are your thoughts about removing the frozen ball rule?
Removing the frozen ball.
Yes.
I've never had a thought about it.
So what will
So
think of it
if you're touching a ball, touching your ball, you've essentially already made contact with it. Why can't they do the same with the cushion?
Has there been discussion of removing the frozen ball? Because I've never heard of it in my life.
Your white's not touching.
No,
so
not at
it's
all.
the same.
Not at all.
If it's frozen, you know why it could be a good thing, because sometimes we can't tell if it's frozen or not, because sometimes there's fibres off the cushion where people say, "Oh, wait up, it's frozen," but it might not be, or one bit of fibres touching it, and people say that's frozen. You know.
But does that also mean that if you're running a ball down the rail and it's catching those little fibres that you don't know if it's touching or not, has it hit a rail?
And that's correct. That's correct.
How often does that?
And tell me here. Let's go a bit deeper.
Yeah.
Why would you
If we're going, if you want to go a little,
Just a discussion. It's a time thing.
he's got a flick
Like, is
there.
it frozen? Like,
He's
if you
got a
don't
flick.
worry about it at all,
Hey guys, he's
gonna cause-
guys. Watch this. Watch this shot, guys. This is some sort of something. Watch this. No. Watch the replay. Watch the replay.
I saw it. I watched it.
Look at this.
A nice shot. But anyway, if you're talking about the time thing, if you allow the frozen thing, people can do little tap up.
Well, mate,
and snooker.
if you
You're
wanted
gonna
if
waste
you wanted to
more
play
time on
100%, if you wanted to play 100% by the rules, what's to say that you pull up 1 millimetre short when you're trying to play a fair shot of the cushion, but then you go and see that one of the fibres is sticking out and it's on the ball.
Well, but that's the thing. Like, there's no interpretation.
Is that a fair shot?
Well, I don't know. I'm not exactly sure what the interpretation of a frozen ball or a touching
Yeah, but if
touching
the
ball is.
fiber's sticking out from the cushion, it's sort of like that's part of the
If
cushion.
you're looking at cricket, that's touching the ground, isn't it?
Okay, there you go.
I don't know.
The fiber's touching that.
If a fibre is say half a mil off the rail, which it's still part of the
I was
rail.
under the impression that if you
But
can
it
see
hasn't-
light between the ball, that it's not touching, it's not frozen.
Yeah, that's what I've been told.
But there are still threads or there's fibres touching the ball still.
Yeah, but
You're
if
talking about a rule, like, honestly, like, I know
a billion to
it's
one,
good to talk about, but
it's not
the
happening.
current rule hasn't caused any problems whatsoever.
No, not at all.
If you change it, it could actually cause problems because people can tap up.
Take the frozen ball.
Tap up and then snooker, it's going to slow the game down with stupid.
There's me little mate.
In instances, like rare instances, but at the moment there's not like any instances.
There's me little mate. Little mate is on the chat. Little Trey.
Well, a frozen ball in a 6-week shootout.
Morocco told you to shut up, Jay. He said he's had enough. Right? He said, "Shut up. I've had enough. Stop it."
Just
right? He doesn't want to hear about fibres.
Dave, just mute us. Really, I'm sure it's more entertaining on us on mute anyway.
All right, boys. Let's get back to the game. Here we go. Big break.
Contact.
And he's got one.
And a plum.
And
Reds, please.
Reds.
I'm taking this red in the centre.
Yeah, I reckon it would be. Yes, Reds it is.
I'm taking the red into the centre first.
Oh, Jay, I'm coming around the back of him right now. There's no out? Wait a second. Mickey reckons there's an out here.
There's a hot off the press.
Hot off the press. He reckons?
Put it on the screen, boys. Put it on the screen.
Mate, this is out for you, Reece. Oh, bit of a different one there, ladies and gentlemen.
I like going into the centre first and then taking the opposite centre and then running that one around,
mate,
and finishing.
I'm here to tell you he's played that ordinary.
Yes.
Okay, but that's cool. You can recover.
We can rebuild.
Yeah, but this is you're running into yellow. Anything can happen. You watch this. You watch this. Yeah, anything can happen. He's got a flick. He's got a flick.
Exactly what I said. Fat as a tank.
Sorry guys, we are a little bit quieter at the moment. There's no background noise, so we're very close to the players, they can hear us.
All right, we're screwing off 2 rails here.
Hello Dave.
Two rails
Good to have you here, mate.
Screwing off 2 rails.
Bottom right?
Yeah.
Trey's saying hello to you, mate.
Yeah, hello Trey. He's a little champion. Little Trey. Here we go, and he's got into that. He's got into that big time, but he's going to be okay.
That will do. That will do. I think he's just off angle. I think he's pushing towards the centre pocket.
He's got a bit of a dicky angle, but yeah, nice shot. Nice shot. Nice shot.
It goes either pocket, but
yeah,
I think just leaving yourself a shot on that's better than no shot at all.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we have a small little miss. There's little Trey Chan. He's on there having a thing.
I know. I told you. He's saying hello to you.
Yeah, no, wonderful. No, he told me, and I did say hello anyway. But all I'm saying is a wonderful young pool player.
Quite a specimen.
With this, I can. With this, I can. Yeah.
Yeah, I can't. If I had eyes like you,
Trey's a player of the future. Boys, hits a incredible ball. Yeah, I think Trey might be 20.
Me off at Nationals, the jerk.
I think he'd be 20. He might be just 20, maybe 21.
Sorry?
I'm not sure. Trey, how old are you, champion?
What time's the
last train out of Sydney?
Marcus?
10 a.m.
10 a.m. I'm interested to watch that game.
Marcus and Ringo?
Yeah. Big game. Two very different style players.
Okay, he's landed.
It was laying on the bed. I put it on the floor. I put it on the floor.
Guys, he's Hey, let him play this. Let him play this. Okay, what do we got here? 20 years old. Yeah, nice.
You old son of a bitch.
I remember when I was
20 years old.
20? I'll tell you what, mate. When I was 20 at pool, I reckon I did a 5-ball out once. When I was 20.
Too busy bullying yourself.
Did you do a 5-ball out when you were 20?
I don't think I was that good then, mate.
No, no.
I was only into my second year of 8-ball pool.
20, mate.
I think I thought I was good, but
20.
still.
I think my highest break in snooker at 20 would have been 33.
I reckon mine was 8.
33, I reckon, my highest break. Okay, he's had it.
Mine's still only that much.
Yeah, 33, I think. I think I was stuck. I think I was stuck in on 33 or 36 break for.
I think that's still my highest.
Where
I
at?
think I was stuck for
2 days.
6
all
months.
the
or
way,
something.
all the way out
6
there.
months in the 30s. I kept
Gold
getting
plated.
28s and 31s, and you know when you get stuck around that.
I still get stuck. I get stuck on the 3rd, 4th ball.
That's all right. Obviously, that's his linking.
That's interesting.
That's his linker. That's his linker.
Just roll it through. To this here, Brent.
Yes, but
Just roll it through.
I do what Geoff
Would have
did.
been a good angle there.
Yeah.
Through that way.
Yeah, I don't roll it through. I do what he did.
You just like better potting.
But no, because
You missed that. That's a double.
what if I land on the wrong angle? I've got to force it. I know. Maybe I don't. Maybe I'll get a kick.
You might be at the wrong angle right now.
Maybe I'll get a
Because
kick.
you got one.
No, you've got to sometimes let that arm go, haven't you?
If you don't roll far enough.
At least we've had one really close one tonight, anyway. Well, that was definitely.
All you can do now is pop the yellow.
I reckon you take this on and run into the black. See what happens.
Yeah, well.
I reckon if he pops these two here, I reckon we might see a fist pump and a little bit of a come on from Geoff, I reckon.
Yeah, just unusual shot. Good,
Good use of extension.
nice. I actually don't mind a snooker here, because I can play them. I don't mind snookers.
I'm
I don't
going
mind snookers here.
I'm going the top right corner,
I'm
and
gonna-
I'm playing into the black.
Why don't you just leave the white there and leave the shit black?
No, I'm playing a snooker.
So I don't put it on that. I mean, put the white there. Right. This is a free hit.
I think
Short nicely.
I think he strains this, ladies and gentlemen.
No, go straight in.
Yeah, I think he nails it.
Yeah, me too. He's queuing very nicely.
And that puts Ishtiyaaq Noorah on the hill.
On the hill.
Yeah. You did say ish 2, I think. I think you did. Well,
I didn't-
actually, you
I
actually
just said I was going to go to hill.
Yeah.
That's all I said.
cued that really nice, and he got safety with the white, didn't he?
See you, boys.
See you, buddy. Thank you for
See you,
tonight.
Is that safe with you, Brad?
Hey?
I reckon that's safe with you.
Do you know that Mickey Green is one of our lifesavers?
No, that's one of your favourite shots, isn't it?
I'm going to be on the beach in
He's got to
6
be on the
hours.
beach.
He wouldn't be able to
looking
save.
after people in
He
6
wouldn't.
hours.
Wouldn't be able to save me.
No. I'm just looking around.
No.
Just go,
If you had to drag if you had to drag someone in and give them CPR, they'd be drunk.
Yeah.
They'd actually blow a reading.
Hey, just slap them around. See you guys tomorrow.
Thanks for coming.
See, mate.
Thank you, mate.
See you.
All right. Big frame. They're all big from now.
Nice cue ball.
What's the money on this one? 1,000 each?
1,000 each, I think. Yeah. That's all right.
Bit of a clustered table. There's not really any favourite here. Yellows is probably the one, but no good starting yellow. The reds have got a bit of table control considering where the 8 is. Reese was leaving an hour and a half ago.
I was going to ask if I get a lift with you. No, honestly, because of that heaps of drink. You reckon I can? Going back to the same place. I probably could try now, but I'll risk it anyway.
Yeah, no, that's all right.
You had a couple of drinks.
Yeah, had about 4 runs. Well, I'm probably not over, but I'd rather not risk it if I don't have to.
He's just taken a couple of bills off VJ, and he just felt like a couple of drinks.
No, yeah, I started drinking before that.
Things just aren't working at the
I
moment.
moved last week, started my new job, and
Whereabouts you moved to? Whereabouts?
Mountain Creek.
Mountain Creek. Nice. You near me?
Yeah, they're right in the canal.
Yeah, lovely.
How far are you at?
I'm in Palmview. So.
Still, that's the other side of the highway.
Yeah, right next to the uni, pretty much.
I went to Curtis's house a couple of times this week, played on his table.
Yeah. He only just had a new cloth on it, and he said that you rocked up and now he needs a new cloth. Just been
Shot,
playing,
Geoff.
just been playing too much on it.
Only a couple of hours, we both finish work late enough to start work early next morning, we both work at the same time. It's like different jobs. It's only getting like a couple of hours.
Works out right now.
It takes like half an hour to get to his house today.
He's in Mulipola, isn't he?
Yeah.
Mulipola Valley.
It's like, now I'm in Sunny Coast, everything's so further away. Like, even though there's more stuff to do and that, just everywhere seems to take ages to get there.
Yeah.
And the traffic and stuff. Compared to half that. Definitely not liking the traffic. Because every day I work has been in Brisbane and stuff too. So
Oh, yuck. Yeah.
my first job was where I work, like I do
All right, guys.
several jobs, like go around different houses and stuff. And the first job's always been in Brisbane, it takes me 2 hours to get there.
If you can just roll this, you can just roll that in there, get himself a little bit of angle. He might be able to still force this, and even, let me just see what sort of angle he's got. Well, what he needs to do is he needs to roll this in or stun it in, leave himself a red for the top left pocket, run through, get a kiss on the butt. Yeah, it's tricky, but it can be done.
Not sure potting balls is the answer.
Yeah, just got the overspin on it. What I think he needed to do was just to run through just a little bit. If he was going to go the attacking shot, take the red into the top left pocket, run through, get a kiss on the black, and try and put out that way.
It got a big arc there, it just died, didn't it? Just got no pace on it. And if I know Ish well, there's going to be some pain in here. There's going to be some pain brought.
If you're Ishi, you don't really have to do much. You just chip him around and you run.
He's taking these on 3 ahead.
You can. You definitely can.
Are you aggressive here?
No, Jay will play you all night. All night.
Are you putting this out or screwing it to the red and black?
Not now, no. No, definitely not. Yeah, he was trying to get a kiss on there so he could go into the black there, get a kiss on that on that yellow so that he could just have a natural kiss.
Hit this yellow, just tiny bit of bottom, and hit that yellow and run into black.
What you need to do here is you need to come high now. You need to come high. You need to come high. That's fine. He's played it perfect.
That's what I was saying.
Yeah, and you were right because I was coming high and looking for an angle.
It's more than one way.
Yeah, this is quite natural. You just go into the first red.
Eight still goes. 8 still pots.
Yeah, if the 8 still pots, you don't really have to do a lot.
That red's dead too, so if you miss it,
Yeah, it's not bad. Or if you feel a bit greedy, you can take the yellow for the bottom right and come into them.
This one.
Yeah, but it's a bit risky because you get stuck.
Tucked underneath.
Yeah, for sure. No, you've got to.
I like personally pop the yellows and then on the black, run it down into in or over.
All right.
Just get a shot on the black, put it over the
Yeah,
top.
all you got to do is get a shot over the black and put it over the pocket. That is right.
And hope Geoff doesn't pull out of it.
Well, mate,
Free crack at it.
you got to.
To the left hand side.
Yeah, it's definitely a shot that you got to go into it, and you want to go into it with a little bit of gravy on it. No, a little bit of gravy.
Just a bit of gravy, no potato.
No small ones here. I'm not doing any soft nudges here. A bit of gravy on this.
I don't know. And you're gonna open the red up, the dead one.
Check it up.
Yeah, but it's very, very enough. Very, very enough.
It looks it. Yes.
3 rails, back up the spot,
Yeah.
put a white rail there.
Yeah, no problem. I do. Yeah, I'm screwing back to the back rail here.
Yeah, I don't want to touch that red, that's all.
No chance. I'm doing your shot.
And hope the black goes near properly.
I'm playing it for the 3 rails into the top right
Yeah.
and screwing back to the jaws. Yeah, I'm going nowhere near that red. While I've got a big lead. Okay. All right, that's okay. It's just you didn't read it right, and that's cool. And that sort of stuff can happen.
Jay with the no frozen rule,
I think I want to watch the shot again. I just think he decelerated through this shot. Let's have a look. No, he went straight in.
So if you had the no frozen rule, Jay, he would just tap this red if it's frozen and snooker.
No audio again on the countdown.
I think Jeff's looking for a little. Yep, because I don't think it's on, so he's just going to look for the thing. As long as you get this right over.
But is it frozen?
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
Doesn't matter anyway.
It's not too bad. It's not too bad.
No,
okay.
it's not that. It's no. That's not going to do anything. No, because because that's already synced. It's the remote device that's controlling it.
Yeah, with a fair bit of right hand side. Yeah, back black in the middle pocket, off the 2 rails. Jack up on it with a bit of right, and try and flick it back in off the red. Right hand side, 2 rails in the bum. reason I would have gone the way that you said is maybe I've got a chance of, if I don't get it, no, well I've got a chance of maybe keeping the white up the top.
It's such a good purity. It's not that really good. I'm off the back over that way.
No, I'm just, if I can, I think I'm taking the lowest red and just flicking it back in the middle. But anyway, let's have a look. Maybe be able to go around. Yeah, okay, he's got to get up. He's got to get up. He's left himself a similar one. This is another.
White's going the wrong direction.
Yeah, I just, you know what? I think I'm taking my medicine, Reese. I think I am. No, I'm not. I've got to come off 3. I have to come off 3. Yeah, I'm just coming off the 3. It is a hard shot. He's taking his medicine, and that's probably a better shot than my one, because I'm probably drawing it out. Shot.
I thought I was going to stay out.
Don't know. I hope we're not keeping you up, Brendan.
We just won't open up tomorrow to 12 now. That's what they do at
I know I'll be starting the match early if we've got capacity. So if they're both here and they're both willing and it's like 6:30 or something like that, because I did put subject to start earlier.
I'm going to rock up
if possible.
to my match at like 4:07. So they think I've forfeited.
Yeah,
And
just
I'm
give
gonna
him a
walk in
full
at the
false.
last minute, and they're going to be like, oh damn. No,
10-8.
4:07. I'm walking in that way.
How many viewers have we got, Wendy?
Oh, a couple.
25.
Few night hours. $45.
45 keen followers.
That's pretty good for after midnight.
It's not bad. Oh, and oh, and oh, and
What is the most views you've had on a match? Have you got like?
I think when I filmed Stevie Woods and Andy Barnett, I think we had 480 viewers. I think we had 480.
Still
I can't
my
remember.
favourite.
I don't think I can remember.
Trey's just asked if you're going to be at the Townsville Open.
I'd love to be Trey. I don't know. I'd have to ask the missus right now. She just said no. I don't know. Maybe. Love to be Trey.
This thing called you caring for your father now. It's not just me.
This could be. I think this could be over.
I think he seems to forget this. I'm going down to Mum's. He's going with Fulcon. I'm like, there's 4 days when nobody's there. But now
Yeah.
we've got to organise a carer.
Let's get on that back.
I don't like it. My mum's and I don't care.
Tough titty.
This is where you got to play with confidence. You got to play this shot with confidence. Okay, you're playing it back in the same pocket, but you got to play it with confidence. No,
Just running through, but then I have to put
you've got to play it back in the same pocket. Not
So
like that.
that's what I would do.
No, it was not the shot. It wasn't the shot because it's so easy to decel on it. You'd rather play through the ball and come up high, and then you know, what if he doesn't land on the right angle? You know,
Not sure, mate.
But anyway.
That's why you're a professional.
I'm not a professional.
It's not it's
Semi-professional.
it is
It's
not
actually a pretty good shot. It's a big pocket. It's a nice shot. It's a nice shot. It's got a big
It
pocket.
is, yeah, it's finances and lots of other
Yeah.
things going on.
There's actually
so
3
I'm not
yellows
sure,
that can go
mate.
off. So
I'm not sure.
that's this big.
I might make it a surprise.
It's a bucket, literally, rusty bucket.
Okay.
Well done.
And didn't have to use any of the yellows. I just got switches hats.
All right, boys. Wendy might just close that off, but I'll just go and congratulate the fellas on a great match.
Well, I don't think I really have to add on top of that. Reedy's basically pretty much said it all. Congratulations to everyone who played today, the winners, the runners-up. Thank you for everyone for tuning in and watching. We look forward to you joining us tomorrow for a massive, massive card of pool. And we'll catch you at 10 a.m. Queensland time tomorrow morning.